right, what you got? All right, no, you got to take your hat off. You got to comb the hair the right way. Come on, man, commit. Oh, it naturally fell that way. It naturally fell.
GHAL!
Oh, it's working. Oh my God, you really are. You really are an anti-Semite, aren't you? What was about to go with? Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
Schindler. Schindler.
Dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes.
Yes.
She got a great ass. All right.
You're a fucking fat.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fabulous man.
I kiss women and I eat Chick-fil-A, okay?
I got railed in a Senate room by a dude, and I railed a dude on camera in the Senate, on the Senate floor or whatever, and now I'm the one who everyone's picking on me.
I was putting my chibussy into that. Why did you cut me?
In a world of truck stops where the neon lights gleam, there's a hero whose adventures are more than they seem. Ballbusters is the name, and Dermy's the guy, with bunny women chasing him. All right, Ballbusters, all adventures wild and free, with bunny women on his tail. His friends join and they never fail. Down highways and dusty trails they roam. In Ballbusters' world they make it their home. His pals join the fray with Jess and Jakes. In this journey there's no escapes. Bunny women lurking, always fear. Ballbusters laugh, never fear. Through thick and thin they stand tall. In their adventures they'll conquer all. Ballbusters, on adventures wild and free.
Hello.
What the fuck is a chibussy?
Well,
Do you really want to answer this?
Dermy has
so
two.
that VTuber's name, Chibi. Okay, she's Chibi, and she was dancing, so she was putting her chibussy into it. You know.
You didn't answer the question, Senator.
Okay, so she likes to put ussy at the end of a lot of things, so she was shaking her chibussy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
listen.
I don't know.
That sounds
No.
like a you problem, not a me problem. Okay.
Yeah, it is a you problem.
No.
Why did I come back here?
Because you
I ask
love us.
that question every week.
What are we
Because you
doing?
love us.
What are we doing here?
Listen, Alpha Omega also
You
has
said you add us on the end of it. So Chubb, it was a dude. He was dancing as Chubb. That's what you're saying.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. But welcome. Oh,
Figured
wait. Do you guys hear my soundboard? Because I had issues with.
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Rejected to have court cloud. Let's go.
You heard that?
Yeah.
No.
Light. It was light.
Yeah,
Okay.
damn it,
Devil told me what I needed to know. Apparently my freaking Stream Deck updated and all my sounds went to the wrong place. So last week I started with the whole applause, and nobody, said that they couldn't hear the applause.
Well,
Or just
we
start with
again, we
applause.
say, how are we supposed to know there's applause if we don't know you're doing it in the first place?
I always do the applause at the beginning.
It's the only time Jeremy's quiet.
Yeah.
He's like,
Not wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, welcome all to Ball Busters, where we got a lot to talk about. We got, culture is changing and woke gaming is dying. And we got a lot of interesting topics to talk about tonight. But we got a panel of friends here. Well, we have some friends here and whatever the fuck Adam is. But anyway, Static, how you doing?
I'm a 26-hour man. That's what I am.
No comment. I'm doing good. I'm a little out of it. I had my Thanksgiving today, so I'm kind of stuffed right now and just chilling.
Just how you like it, stuffed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extra stuffed.
I just heard a knock sound from Dermy's desk. What was that all about?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. But is that all, Static? Is that all?
Yeah, it's all, man. I'm tired.
Oh, wow. Okay, tired. Adam, how are you doing, 26-man fucker?
Oh yeah. No, you don't get to change that. You do not get to change.
Gosh.
You do not get to change
26-man.
Okay. No. You don't get to do that. No. I earned the 26-hour-long stream that you barely helped on. I earned that. All right.
Well, I have this thing called a day job.
You know, other people still found a way to be there.
I have a day job too.
Yeah.
You work from home, Static. Shut up.
And Static was there. Static and Dom and Fractured were there when I needed help the most. Carried me over the finish line. It was glorious. It was a lot of fun though, and it's gonna take a lot for me to do it again. But yeah, as always, this disaster of a show. Let's get it over with. Can we leave early? It'd be nice.
Is Dermy doing the speech from the Reichstag behind you? It looks
That's
a lot like
that is Hitler.
It's Adolf Hitler.
That is Adolf Hitler. So when I shaved off my beard because I lost a bet, I did not expect Trump to win the popular vote. I kept on the little,
There's a striking resemblance there.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah. The hair.
I got a haircut, and
natural,
it turns out it just naturally shows up.
Wow, Derby is really just Hitler on seed oils.
Yeah.
Apparently. His outro music's like, auf der Heiland gibt's ein kleines Blumenlein.
Except gayer.
I mean, I am part
more
German.
Blumenlein.
Listen, I'm part Irish and part German, okay?
You're the part that likes to eat shit.
Scheisse.
I had a whole bit there, and you just fucked it and ruined it.
Oh yeah, like you haven't run all over my bits before.
Yeah, whatever.
Devil baby,
how are you doing?
Whoa. I'm doing good. Just got off work a little bit ago.
It's
tired.
Anything else?
Well, that was awkward.
Yeah, no.
It goes, huh? See you later.
We're off to a great start.
Wow.
Yeah,
what do you want for the day after Thanksgiving?
Hey,
I want a little bit of
yesterday,
energy.
okay?
I'm a fucker that had work today. I had Thanksgiving yesterday. I had work the day before. I mean, Adam's coming in with more fucking energy, and he did a 26-hour stream. Jesus fucking Christ.
I worked yesterday and today and the day before.
I don't give a fuck. Adam power napped. I don't know what the fuck just happened to you, Adam, but Adam took a power nap and showed up.
USB drive, but no.
I had to wake up at 8 a.m. today. Well,
I slept 3 times. I woke up and went back to sleep. Woke up, went back to sleep, and
Devil, do I need a? You know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to save the best for last though, because Xwing's obviously the best. So Alf,
what's up, man? Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Good to be streaming with Xwing again. I need some laughs after that shitty Starship Troopers stream we did earlier.
Dude, we got 2 victories to end it. Don't be like
2
that.
out of
2.
10.
Yeah, but the last 2 were epic, man.
So they updated the game and made it way harder than it used to be. And we were on normal, and we got just destroyed tonight.
Well, did you have a boomy?
We had a few, but we could have used
What the hell is a boomy?
the grenade guy.
But I am. I do the boomies. I don't build.
I hate you.
I do
thought
boomies
so much.
I thought that meant you filled your diaper.
Yeah, that's
that too.
Little baby
Yeah,
went
it was-
boom boom.
It was a crazy night. So
Listen, okay, I'm looking for. We're gonna go back to Starship Troopers tomorrow night. Okay, I'm gonna
Are
go
we?
cause. Yes, we are, and I'm gonna cause a lot
for
of
Saturday,
explosions.
Saturday.
Yes, I'm gonna cause explosions. I'm gonna cause fires. It will be epic and fun. I'm looking forward to it. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna
blowing
shoot
everything
you.
up.
I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm gonna shoot you too. don't you worry. We'll shoot each other. But you know who we won't shoot?
Wow, you just made that so gay.
Oh yes, I will.
This
lot of-
so
lot
far
of
this
great
whole
energy
show
in
has
the
been
chat
very
tonight.
gay.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, Devil
We are on Jeremy's channel.
It
so-
always
Well,
is.
Yeah.
and Devil made the thumbnail, by the way. So
Hey, he made me look good, bro.
Your temples.
yeah, he has these
15 new
twisting-
subscribers on my OnlyFans. So shout out, Devil made me do it. I appreciate
yeah.
it. Thank you. Yeah.
and he has another baby on the
I'm
way. now.
$250 a month for a sub, so thank you for the $40. really, really appreciate it.
You got the free
Like most
version?
OnlyFans thoughts.
I haven't had to do the free version yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Xwing's gonna start gaming on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big workaround. But
And
how you
farmersonly.com.
I get that one.
You know what? That might work.
farmersonly.com.
Yeah.
X-Wing, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, brother? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm tired. It's the holiday season. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on with the show. I feel like last time I was here, you were producing a great show that people were interested in, and then I show up here again, and somehow you've turned this into a fucking outlet mall sideshow, and it looks really bad.
Wait,
It looks
wait.
terrible, Jeremy.
What show were?
I mean,
Wait. What show were
Wait,
you on
what was the
before?
last- Yeah.
It was Ballbusters.
Again, we ask, what show were you on before?
Because this show's always been this way.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I take that back. I'm sorry. Yeah, I took a right turn at Bed Bath and Beyond, and I wound up at Ballbusters. That's right. Okay, I do
that's right.
remember the show. I'm sorry. But no, things have been good, man. I've transitioned. My channel is going through a transition, which I feel like is really important right now. You know, as a transitioning YouTuber, as I make my transition, I want people to really, have sympathy for me as I make my transition. I'm a trans tuber, into kind of a new era, a new aspect. We've been doing a lot of gaming, having fun there, but to be completely honest, most of my energy has been transitioned again into doing the story with Drunk 3PO. By the way, you haven't given him enough love in the chat here. Drunk
I
3PO, a celebrity in the chat.
I know, he's fantastic. I was waiting till we said hello to the chat. Then I was going to,
Oh, you
do
don't
what I
wait
need
for
to
Drunk
do.
3PO. You need to address him
Okay, yeah,
as
yes,
soon as you
Drunk-
walk in. As soon as he walks
That's
in.
true.
Otherwise,
That is very
he
true.
gets so upset.
And X-Wing has an Audi,
Is,
apparently.
is that
Yeah.
slander on the Audi, or is
He
that?
gets so upset. But no, we've been putting the story together for the Daughter's Revenge, which is gonna come out next year. It's massive. I think it's awesome. The Saska sisters. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Went through and actually read the story. It was the first story we've ever written, or at least that I was a part of, that was released to anybody, and they read it and they absolutely loved it. They were gushing over it. So I'm really excited to see this thing come into fruition. And then obviously, other than that, I'm forging blades and golfing and enjoying my baby girl and just trying to live life.
Aw. Enjoying the baby girl.
Yeah, I love my daughter.
I mean, everybody loves babies. Babies are cute and adorable. But I listen. So I was recently informed that I have the ability to gift subs.
Yeah.
Yes, I did not know that. So I'm trying to go look at the stream, the likes on the stream right now, because I'm gonna do a thing. If we get a certain number of likes, I'm gonna gift out some subs.
Why don't you just be cool and gift the subs anyway?
Nah.
No,
Put in
this is called grifting.
How many likes do you have so far?
I'm trying to look at that. Why did I do this the hard
7.
way?
You
We're at
7?
I'm trying. No, it can't be. It's at 11. If
It's
we
at
get
11.
to 25
Oh.
likes, if we
Let's
get
get to 30.
25
Make it
likes,
30.
okay,
Come on,
30.
Make it 30.
Make
Yeah.
it 30
Shoot for the
likes.
moon.
I'll gift out 5 Dermy Wormy memberships. Okay,
Let's go.
I'll gift them out. Okay, we
Get
gotta
to
get
30
30
likes.
likes. That's
Smash
right.
it.
I'll gift out 5 Dermy Wormy memberships for 30 dislikes.
You don't have that power to do that.
I
so
like
there's
this game.
Who
Yeah.
needs enemies when you got friends like Static?
that. That's right. But anyways, before we move to I forgot what the fuck I was about to say and do. Oh yeah, I need to say hello to
Hey,
the
Dermy,
chat.
do some squats. That's what you do.
Speaking
Yeah,
of, I'm
yeah.
curious. Speaking of Chad, I'm curious of Weasel's question.
Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ, give me a moment because I forgot to do something. What's the over under on Dermy asking Xwing for a mustache ride? Well, I mean, I usually ask that behind the scenes right when I first see him, but I mean, when can I have one, Daddy?
You agreed to come on, dude.
Yeah.
What am I
You knew-
doing?
You knew what you were getting into.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just let this ride.
I
This.
tell you what, 1,000 books. You sell me 1,000 books. No, I take it back. That,
Oh, I'll sell you
he'll
1,000
fucking
books.
figure out some way to make it happen, and then we'll be like, I was joking.
The chat will make it happen.
What is You know what? I'm not. Never mind.
Wait, do you really not know what a mustache ride is?
Don't ask me.
No, I'm a Christian, man.
You've seen Super Troopers, right?
Yeah.
Well, they don't show what the mustache ride is. They only
No, they
talk
just
about
talk
it.
about a mustache ride. I don't know what that is. You know what?
Whatever
Let's
the
move on.
worst thing you can imagine, it's that.
Listen,
No,
it's
no,
involving
it's-
Dermy. If it's involving Dermy, it's gay. So you kind of just want to stay away from it.
Well,
Anything
it's involving me.
Dermy.
It's naturally gay, but it's usually, a dude with an awesome mustache and a girl.
So, anyways, we're really excited about the blades that we're forging. They're going to be incredible. My brother, moving on.
Brad. It's me. I'm gonna corrupt the guest. That is the goal.
I'm incorruptible.
Oh, that's true. You do stream
Yeah.
with I see your streams. You are incorruptible.
Yeah.
Words. I have the best words.
That mustache
I know my words.
That mustache is basically
It's
a shield.
ironclad. Yeah, it's
That mu-
ironclad.
Yeah, that mustache is basically a shield.
I've infused Jesus into the hairs of my upper lip.
That's right. But as always, guys, before I say hello to the chat, $20 and up super chats or 5 members. I do 5 squats. $50 and up for a shot. $100 to shock me, and $300 single donation or $500 total for hot sauce. And you know what? I saw a little clip that Xwing did a funny of Savvy. Yeah, Savvy doing push-ups.
Hey, I thought that was funny.
That was funny, actually. For $50, I will attempt one push-up.
Dude, your stomach's
What?
not gonna let you do a push-up.
Yeah, $50, I'll do a push-up.
Why don't you just do it for your own heart health?
Where's the griftability in that?
I was thinking about surviving.
Technically, Dermy, wouldn't it be called a roll up? Like,
And you know what? He's doing it while Gal isn't here.
That's right. That's right. I'm doing it while Gal isn't here.
I don't know if I
hot
want.
sauce, Brad. Again,
Please don't kill all those poor Japanese people by doing a push-up. They don't need another tsunami. How many years has it been?
Instead of the butterfly effect. it's
Again,
the Dermy
the
effect.
hot sauce
The dear me.
is the end hot sauce. The exact hot sauce that almost killed me last time. That's why it's one and done each stream.
I think Beardo did one of those a while ago.
He does them and actually muscles through it. I did one little drop.
Yeah, he's
last time.
unfazed.
He did it for $200 on this stream, and made
Oh,
Dermy look
yeah.
weak and empathetic like a little girl.
Oh, it's this shit hurts. Okay, I did a little dab on my pinky. My fucking pinky hurt for a week.
You're not
That
supposed to
shit
put it in
burns.
your butt after.
Well, yeah, that was the mistake, as usual. But real quick, let's say hello to the chat. Obviously, we got Legatus Legionist here. Howdy to you, buddy. We had Ryan hopping on in. How you? Weasel, of course. And then Dom, member for 8 months, says, have a great show, guys.
Green orb.
Yeah, I have a green orb on. I need
That's
to bring
awesome.
the green orb over here.
You guys
I
all
love
copied my shit. It's fine.
Listen, the green orbs are freaking awesome. And also, I mean, Jay tweeted out, if you want green orbs, go talk to this guy. So we all went and talked to him. But Dom says, have a great show, guys. Because of Thanksgiving week, I got to work Saturday. Yuck. Oh, God.
Shout out, Dom.
I do.
Dom has a cool job, even though he has to work on Saturdays.
If
he told us how it worked on Saturday, or on Wednesday, how he just gets it done. Just
what is his job?
Sanitation.
He's a hooer tester. He tests hoers.
Yep,
great job.
Works.
So has he tested Dermy?
No.
Oh,
that's not. Well, you got to talk to Shock first.
Yeah, you have to talk to Shock, who will be here.
It's
Double
Dom.
take an
He
eight.
only tests
Take 5.
the
Take
Come
an
on
8.
now.
Take 5.
Oh, what did that one? And then Dom did give 10 Dermy Wormy memberships. So shout out to you, Dom. Fucking awesome. Love you, buddy. Have a good night. We also got Kel in chat. Howdy, Kel. I want to say hello to Stream Elements over on Twitch. Cash Kester's here in chat. We got Ruben X. Yikes, Powerful Quills here. Shout out to all of you guys. Alpha Omega obviously is here. Kratos El Gretos. Brad's here. It's Chewy. Watch it over on the Twitch side. Remember, guys, I do have a Twitch. The goal on Twitch is to get monetized and immediately get banned by saying some of the most heinous shit ever.
Jungle Monkey.
I'm literally, when I get
where they usually are.
When I get monetized on Twitch, I'm thinking of just doing a Twitch exclusive where I say every slur imaginable.
In the bikini.
Yes, in the bikini.
No, the bikini means they'll keep him.
Not
I
him.
want to test it.
Can I still be like criminalized even though it's my AI picture?
Possibly.
I don't think Xwing's seen the bikini picture of Dermy.
Oh, he doesn't want to. I'm sure.
Have not and don't need to.
Yeah.
Somebody find the bikini picture.
Nope.
No,
That's
it's
one
on
of those
it.
things
I'm on it.
To be a part of. Yeah.
Obviously, we got our lovely friend Jay here.
I don't need
Shout
to
out
see like
Jay.
burn victim pictures from Nagasaki. I don't need to see that. I also don't need to see Dermy in a bikini. They're basically on the same level.
I wonder, do I still have me in a bikini?
One is worse than the other.
Where is
I
Gal?
will say, Gal was
the
in
road.
Montana. Like,
Oh.
she left us, abandoned us.
I kind of figured she would have been like, I'm not streaming with Xwing again. No shot.
Yeah, it is partially that too. I mean, she says some mean things about you in the background.
I know. I love her for it. She's a Marine.
Yeah. But shout out to Gal. She's awesome. But no, more shout outs to Jay, because Jay is better than Gal, 110%. We got Dr. Pitbull here. Shout out to you. This is your first time on this channel, I think. So howdy to you. I'm trying to see. Do I have anybody else? Oh, yeah. Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. And then Mo Zamboni for $2 says gay as fuck panel. Gay as fuck panel. If I've ever seen one. Love y'all.
That was rough. You got through it, though.
I got through it eventually.
In the end.
Yeah. Vagabonda says hail. Hail to you. Cash Kester's in chat. Shout out to you. I think I already said that. And then I see Conan. Shout out. And obviously this fuck face. And then last but not least, Cloud. How are you and why the fuck are you late?
I'm all right then. Because, the usual reasons.
Masturbation?
No.
I was trying not to say it. I was avoiding saying you were shining your balls and trying to catch a shiny.
Is Cloud calling us from the original Nokia phone, the one that we all had in 2007?
It's held together by duct tape at this point.
Dermy, check DM.
Here's an idea.
No, Alf, why did you do it? Oh, speaking of which, I have to send something to Dom.
I actually like this idea. $400, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Such a whore.
I am a whore. I'm 100% a whore, and I'm pulling up this picture real quick because, well, fuck it. Oh shit, it's not wanting to work right here. Okay, Xwing. You ready for it? You ready for pure evil?
Before you show this, hold on, because I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it yet. I have my hand up, so thank the Lord I didn't see it. I was told I was coming here to talk about topics.
I have some topics.
Talk about things.
You
We
sweet
will get
summer
into
child.
You're like, hold on, let me show you my butthole.
Like
Luckily,
Dermy,
I
like
didn't see it.
well, I mean, Dermy's tits are topics.
They are topical. They're nice.
Yeah,
tip-
they're topographical.
they don't sell a topical that can fix whatever it was that was behind my hand. Luckily, I didn't see
Well,
it.
you-
So
Well, you here you go.
I'm not looking at it.
Jeez.
I'll look at it. Oh God. Is that a One Piece cosplay?
Yeah,
Yes.
he decided to cosplay time skip Nami. It was terrible.
Yeah.
If Hollywood had their way, that's what we would be getting.
Oh shit, Brad. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brad. But yes, that was my Nami time skip cosplay for Halloween, and I completed the outfit with booty shorts.
Well, we had a great stream, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Next one.
Here, real quick, I want to get this. I'll hit this topic first, okay? Because this is this topic hopped up earlier in the week. Haven't had a chance to actually do the topic yet, but we're gonna talk about it. Because Dr. Disrespect signed a Rumble and is also a partial owner of Rumble. So yay! As a guy who is streaming on Rumble right now, I hate this move.
You know what this is right here? This is my I don't care face.
Yeah.
Why do you hate it?
So I hate it because instead of investing in the actual streamers over on Rumble and helping out the streamers that are already on Rumble, they are going out and just getting big name people to pump up numbers, and then those people don't get even massive views, and then they just leave. And on top of that, it did come out that he's not streaming exclusively on Rumble. He's streaming on both YouTube and Rumble. So what's the point? He's just going to get more views over on YouTube the entire time and not Rumble, and he's just going to get his bank and leave.
And from what I understand is he streams on YouTube and Rumble, and then the last 2 hours are going to be Rumble Premium exclusive.
Which, again, why aren't we investing into streamers that are already on Rumble? I get the idea of big business needs to go over there, but you got streamers on Rumble that could actually, benefit, maybe get some help. Because Jeremy,
even outside of that, like they need to work on their application.
Yeah, they need to work on their UI. It's shit.
Yeah. It's not just the UI. Even the backbone, the back end. I think it's all shit. I think it's broken, and that's why they haven't been able to implement some of the more common features, and they have to rewrite a lot of the code.
It's just retarded. The whole thing's retarded over on Rumble because there's views, for example. Views on Rumble, I don't know how they're calculated. Right now it says there's 3 people watching. Okay, that makes sense. But I've gone through my backlog and I've had like 100 some views on a video with no interaction.
Yep.
All right, listen. 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, when I started the channel, I did what everybody told me to do. Connect your shit to everything else. So I connected to Rumble and simul uploads. Within like 12 hours or so, things upload there. My channel hasn't moved at all on Rumble because I don't stream over there. I admit that. I don't stream, but do something that interacts with something besides streaming. To me, it was a simple thing. The fact that they didn't care to address that for years, I just ignore my Rumble side. So, and now I think they even cut off YouTube simul uploads now too.
Yeah,
I think they cut that off. So, whatever.
They need to start investing in the platform. Okay, signing all these big name guys is one thing, but why? Like, your platform system doesn't really work as well as you say it does, and everybody goes around saying it's a free speech platform. It's really not a free speech platform. Their freaking chat is just a Google. I can't remember what it is. It's like a Google Doc. I know it's not a Google Doc, but it's a Google system that has a bunch of words baked into it that's relatively simple to take out, but they don't take it out. And then another thing is they say they're there for free speech, but they openly deleted a stream from Nick Fuentes, which I don't like. The stream existed. I don't like that the dude is over there, and he said some heinous things on that stream, but they deleted it because, oh my gosh, he said anti-Semitic stuff, and it's like, yeah, but you say you're a free speech platform. Why do you remove a guy's stream?
And
Yeah,
then you're just gonna have more people wanting to know what he said.
Yeah,
and let's be fair, Dermy said more anti-Semitic stuff than Nick Fuentes.
He said more stuff like that in the first 20 minutes of the show to me. Come on.
But this is the stupid thing about this is they're doing the same thing that all these other platforms have done, and it's never worked. YouTube did the same thing, tried to sign a bunch of big names to get their game streams up, and no one watched. Every single one of them do the same things. They hire all these big names, put big money into it, and it falls flat. It's kind of stupid.
I like having the alternative because obviously competition matters, and Rumble's one of the best alternatives out there besides Kick. But what's the point in me actually streaming on Rumble? I'm doing it right now, but I'm not growing on Rumble. You don't grow on Rumble unless you magically get put on the front page, or like Jeremy said, you're a part of the anointed class, or you're in the part of the in group. Unless you're one of those people, you're never going to see growth. It's not friendly to small-time creators.
Like YouTube's only friendly to us as small-time creators.
Oddly enough, yes.
I admit I've started growing again in the past couple of weeks. It's inches, but it happened.
That Viagra really helps.
Inches.
He's proud of those inches.
Xwing, because you're here. What are your thoughts, buddy?
I mean, it's a two-part conversation. This is super simple for me. Rumble, while I appreciate what they're doing, their UI is so trash that I don't understand why anybody would ever try to go to Rumble. I get the sentiment, behind, essentially giving the big middle finger to YouTube and saying, we're going to go over here now. 100%. I totally get that. For me, as somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of time, to try to figure out what kind of weird shit they're doing on Rumble, it's trash. It's a trash platform for me to try to figure out how to get my content there. It's nice that, like, when you first move to Rumble, you can click a button there and, like, by the way, all your shit's backed up now. Rumble has you. We're your safety net. Like, all of your content is here now. You're totally fine and good to go. So I really appreciate that. And I do appreciate what Rumble is trying to do, which is essentially what Trump and Elon are doing in government, is basically saying, like, we're redoing everything. We're going to take care of you. That's great. Rumble aside, when it comes to Doc, like, here's the bottom line. People are really quick to forget. There's all this stuff going on with him and the minors and all this different kind of stuff and yada yada yada. Everybody was really quick to forget this dude cheated on his wife.
Yep.
And went publicly on the internet and was crying about how he cheated on his wife. So, you have this character that this dude is portraying that's like a very stoic, awesome, mustachioed, fucking full-blown man. Yeah, like, hey, you cheated on your wife. Sorry,
I think they
like,
think
I don't respect you anymore, dude. Like, you cheated on your wife. You cried like a bitch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And put it out to millions of people. Like, you don't have my respect anymore.
It shows that they're out of touch because they think this is like, oh, this guy got canceled and we're gonna sign the canceled guy and yada yada yada.
You
it's like,
banged another chick when you were married to someone.
He fucked his own life.
I have a question.
That was it. That's where it ended for me with him. Like, I love the character. I totally get it. Like, Dr. Disrespect is a great streamer to watch. For sure, 100%. But like, you want me to back that guy up? No.
Do any of us here actually watch him? I'm curious.
No. I've watched him a bunch.
Yeah.
I've seen a handful.
Not recently.
Because
I watched 16, 20 hours of Doc streaming.
Wow. Okay. I personally don't find him entertaining. I tried once or twice. It just didn't click me. Maybe it's because I'm not into characters per se. I prefer the genuine person being themselves on a stream. And like X just said, we know who he is. He's a philanderer.
You're not
and
12.
You do that kind of shit, I don't give a fuck what you do anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was just say you're also not into the games.
Well, you want the guy. So I mean, it's a very particular type of streamer. You want the guy who's going to make the plays. And
That's true.
Like,
if he
like
wasn't a
Team
COD
Sport.
streamer, I would have given him a chance because I hate COD.
You know what I mean? Like he wants to make the plays and like it's unfortunately as humans have evolved, it's almost like watching sports. You want the guy who makes the big plays, and he's made big plays, great plays. He's very entertaining in that aspect of it. But for me, just like as a dude, I can't watch that guy and be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. And unfortunately, he's now, he was tied in with the San Francisco 49ers. I love the San Francisco 49ers. That's been my team since I was a kid. He went out and he was hitting golf shots with, top golfers and stuff like that. So everything that dude did outside of his streaming, his marketing, his branding, everything, it was tailor-made for a dude like me. The problem is the dude that he actually is what fucked it up. He cheated on his wife, and now he's dealing with all these different allegations of talking to a minor and stuff like that. And here's the bottom line. A good man should never even approach the line of having to talk about being in an issue of anything like that. Should never happen. It should never happen. And if you already cheated on your wife, that's strike one. Now you're on strike two. Like, it's enough.
Well, like, to take the minor thing, nobody was believing it because it was coming from a Twitch person, and then he openly admitted it.
Exactly. And I mean, like, I don't even know what he admitted it to. Here's my galaxy brain here. I wonder if he just said that just to stir up more controversy and get more popular. Like, I feel like what he's admitting to could be a nothing burger because Twitch hasn't showed us any evidence of what he says he's guilty of.
Shock.
It shouldn't be a conversation.
It shouldn't be a conversation. You're right. But in his listen, this is what happened, bros. I tweeted out stuff that the game journalists believed, and it was all a ruse. And it's like, but you tweeted out that you did it. And
then he edited it out, and then he put it back in.
That's why it all seems like theater. Like he's leaning into it just being theater at this point. And I think that's like worse. No, whatever.
I think that dude is probably like a normal guy who makes really fucking stupid decisions.
I don't think you're a normal guy when you play a character for so long.
You get caught cheating once. It's not the first time you did it.
Oh yeah. Well, he gets the tranny yum yums. He likes the. Oh,
that's right. The tranny yum yums.
Here's the truth, guys. I hate to tell you this. I'm Dr. Disrespect.
I believe it.
No, you're not. And also beyond that, like I don't fucking care. I don't care. Yeah. Like I got so much shit going on in my life I got to deal with, and everyone's like, he signed a brand with Rumble. I'm like, who gives a shit?
How does that affect our life? That doesn't affect our lives at all.
I more talk about it because I would like Rumble to actually invest in it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that Rumble is taking or step in the wrong way.
I have a question. Yeah. Do we think Rumble got the deets on what actually happened with Twitch? Do you think they even asked?
No.
That'd be funny. I haven't even considered
that. I doubt that.
No, doubt it.
They're so desperate to get big names on their platform.
You would want to know what's going on in case if what's going on is something that is actually freaking terrible that you're not like caught up in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm stoked for everybody that's on Rumble and they are making a wave over there, but
are they though? They're not going to be discovered by him at all. Like, there's no discoverability on the platform.
I just don't care. I don't have like the Rumble app on my phone. I don't watch people on Rumble. I don't care about Rumble.
I don't watch people on Rumble either.
I don't think it's a big deal. I'm over. So all of us have drama in our lives that we have to deal with. We've got a mother-in-law who's just, God, I fucking hate that chick. You've got problems in the holidays. You're dealing with your mother, whatever the case may be. Drama. And then you hop on the internet to get away from it and go into your nerd space. And then you get into your nerd space. And what is it? It's fucking drama. This guy that I like that played Call of Duty. Now he's touching minors. Now he's cheating on his wife. You know, drama, 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 drama. I'm just sick of it. Like, can't we just have some fucking dudes who make content? Can we go back to like pre-social media era where guys like me and Jay, we can sit down, write a story who are just in love with nerd shit, and we can just make a great story, just a great adventure. Just like, you remember Indiana Jones when you watched it for the first time? And you're like, oh my God, that's fucking dope. I wish I could do something like that. And then in modern day, it's like, oh, by the way, Indiana Jones touched the kids in the village. Like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't need to know that detail. I want my heroes to
Not
be
even
heroes.
that. How about my hero didn't do it?
Yeah.
Or he rides into the sunset to make a new movie. It's like, actually, no, he didn't ride into the sunset. He wants to kill himself now.
Let's just make a good story. Let's get back to common sense. Let's just enjoy, oh my God.
Speaking of common sense and making a good story, I saw what your vape thing is. Is that the one that allows you to play games on it?
Games?
What?
Oh, you didn't see those? So one of my coworkers has one, and it's a vape pod that has a screen in it where you can play games.
Like a Tamagotchi? I'd vape if there was Tamagotchi vapes.
It's already gay enough that I'm actually smoking. I smoked Marlboro Reds for 15 years, and this is the only way I got off of it. So by the way, I'm on the quitting process of these things, which is why I'm so grumpy today.
Zen is what I use.
Let's come up with Tamagotchi vapes, Dermy. Let's do it.
Here,
I miss Tamagotchis.
Me too.
They're called D-vape. So they're, I don't think it.
Yeah, D-bag vape. That sounds right.
Pokemon Tamagotchis, and then they had the Star Wars Tamagotchis.
So they're called like D-Vapor or something like this. I don't think it's this
like
one.
Tetris and.
Hey, by the way, really quick, I want to give a shout out to Tahu and Big Rob, my boys in the chat. What's up, Tahu?
Shout out! Wait,
What's up,
Big Rob?
Big Rob.
Big Rob. Haven't seen you.
What's
in
up,
forever.
Big
What's up, Big Rob?
What up,
What's up,
Cat?
Tahu? Tahu's my Maori boy.
Maori?
Oh.
Sure, brother.
Shout out to you guys. I didn't even see you, but yeah, they're like this, and my coworker has one, and I just looked at him like, but you have a phone. And he's like, yeah, but I could play games and stuff on this, and I could.
I
Get
can
text
play
messages
Snake on
this."
it. It's the new Nokia phone.
Yeah, but I'm like, but you have a smartphone. Yeah, but this is my vape. But you can do everything on your smartphone. Well,
You can play
why do you
GTA
need
San
that?
Andreas
Actually,
on
what
Netflix.
if that's
You can play Snake without the expense of your cell phone's battery.
what if? Oh, that's true.
Hey,
too.
Steven Brown, what's up, brother? He's got the tattoo, Vindicta. Yeah.
What if you have an addiction to your phone, so you take up a vaping addiction and you play games on your vape, and you just create a whole new addiction to get off your phone?
That's
addiction?
what's
Why
that's what's
don't we just
happening.
have a vape that's a phone?
What did I walk? What have I just walked back into?
It'd be a phone case, I would say. Yeah, a phone case would probably be more realistic.
I mean, we're just getting so retarded day by day by humans. It's
We've
insane.
peaked civilization. The
need
90s was.
we need phones to start blowing up again. That's what we
Bring back exploding
No.
phones.
Like,
Turns into a
that one
vape.
guy-
Chances would
that one
increase.
guy was on a panel on like Fox News or whatever it was, and it was like, thank God your pager didn't blow up. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, maybe it should have.
Yeah, maybe it should have.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Maybe it should.
Good for that guy. Like, have some backbone. Have some backbone.
Well,
Wasn't that
so
24? They used the pager to detonate something.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious. That's the most diabolical shit I've ever seen in my
That was a
life.
good show.
They're like, how do we get them? And they're like, well, I don't know. They're stuck in 1970. How'd you kill people in 1970? They're like, pagers.
Pagers.
real quick before we move on to another topic, Kratos El Grados did in fact tip $50. Thank you.
50.
Boy, a big old 50. 50. He says, I'm not sure if I'm more excited to see Dermy struggle to do a push-up or struggle to adjust his camera correct from correct form, or it doesn't count. Oh shit. You look like you pilot the Kansas City Chiefs Gundam.
Oh my God! Did you watch the game between the Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs?
I saw the last little bit because I was at work. And
well, you watched the only play that mattered for that whole game was that center snapped the ball into that fucking
dude. The Broncos beat the Chiefs the week before, bro. Bo Nix beat Patrick Mahomes. Bro. My eyes do not
the only
deceive me.
reason that the Raiders lost that game was a failed snap count. That's the only reason they lost the game.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
But I love
watched
it. A 2-9 team beats the fucking Raiders if they don't miss that snap. I love it, and I hate the Raiders. I'm a Niners fan, so
listen. I'm a Chiefs boy. Okay, I love the Chiefs.
You're gay, so yeah, it makes sense.
I'm a Kansas boy. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, I love the Chiefs. They need to lose. They need to lose, and they don't just need to lose.
They were about to lose to one of the worst teams in the NFL today. If it wasn't for 55 on that center snapping that ball when he wasn't supposed to. And the bottom line, it actually didn't come down to the center. It was the right guard that tapped his leg. The right guard tapped his leg, and he thought it was a silent count, and so he snapped the ball.
Yeah. But the Chiefs need to lose, but they need to lose epically and miserably. So honestly, if the Raiders just crushed them today, I would have been happy.
Losing to Bo Nix would have done it.
like
God,
the Chiefs are just so they're
so
like
boring.
fucking shit.
They're
for the past 2 years, they've just played like shit.
They've every single one of the last 14 games that they've played have won by one possession. So they're not an all-star team. They're not winning by, spectacular fashion. They're not being a dominant team. They're just winning by a bit. And guess what? The fucking refs are helping.
Oh yeah.
But they have Taylor Swift on their side, so
that's why. Poor Ravens, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
So hard.
I'm gonna tell you right now. There is absolutely some kind of play going on in the NFL where the refs are like, Mahomes got touched by a person, 75-yard penalty, automatic first down. It's ridiculous, dude.
Okay, now
I saw a catch. What was it? What was it the other day? I watched a reception come down. I think it was an interception. It was an interception that came down. It was carried by whatever team it was. They came 2 feet down, interception. The ref waited until he saw 2 feet and down and then threw a flag.
Oh, yeah.
From where the interception took place. And the call came back that it was like defensive.
Well, this is how you know.
Or something. And it was like, you're at the fucking line for the receiver. Why are you calling defensive holding? And they're like, nope, sorry. Yeah.
Well, usually it's there's 3 refs, and then 2 of them will call one, and then one will say the other, and then they'll talk it out. All 3 usually wait anonymously until the one ref says what the call is. That's the most like.
I am here. I'm trying to figure out my camera.
What?
Dropped a hundy.
Oh, it's shock time.
What? Wait, somebody dropped a hundy? Oh,
yeah.
Brad dropped 100. I will get that all set. I'm trying to get my camera set.
Oh, I have an idea. You get shocked while you're doing push-ups.
Let's not and say I did.
No, let's do it.
Listen, I'm trying to find a camera right now.
Do it, you pussy.
I don't know how I'm the one with the pinched nerve and you're not.
I mean, I did pinch a nerve like a while back. Where's the fuck
so
backup
He
camera?
also pinched a loaf.
That's Cloud's 1 for the stream.
It's not a good camera, but it's probably gonna have to
He's here all night.
Give me a moment.
Kratos had a point in his super chat about having to angle the I really don't want to watch Jeremy try and do a push-up.
Yeah, can you just drink and be an alcoholic? Gal's not there.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Hey, we could get Hiccup Jeremy back. I miss that guy.
Go back to Hiccup Jeremy.
Do you want to see me do a push-up or do you want to see me drink?
Drink.
Well, he paid for the push-up, so you have to give him a push-up. You can't just change that midstream.
Yeah,
fine. Give me a moment. I have an idea.
And Brad paid for you to get shocked. So let's combine them. It'd be fun.
Can we? How much for shocking and hot sauce and push-up?
Can he actually do that?
$600.
Shock hot sauce push up.
Is this one of those things that'll kill him? 'Cause he
Like
tries to-
sneezing,
like
coughing,
sneezing,
and
farting,
farting.
and-
God willingly, it will.
It short circuits the brain. I can't do all these things at once.
Give me a
But
moment.
listen.
I think I have it set up.
We're not prepared for him to die yet. We need preparation time to like actually make it work. And
The camera has to be on for.
well, here's the thing. Also, if he's going to do it, we all have to be simulcasting because I need to grift of my own on my own channel on when Dermy finally Minecrafts. I have to.
I think I have my instant replay on. I'll get the last 15 minutes of his death.
Come on, Dermy.
Oh, what?
Oh my
the
God,
hell
what is
why is your carpet green?
Get a vacuum. Man.
Wasn't it orange last time?
There's
Yeah,
mold.
vacuum.
Are
your
those
carpet.
socks?
I
Oh
hope
no.
so.
Oh no. What is he doing with the socks?
He never did.
Oh,
finds
they're
a
kind of stiff
Oh.
looking. Why are they on your chair?
It's his crusty
Your
socks.
ass is gonna touch your semen.
They're crusty socks.
Shock. That's not the first time that's happened.
Oh no.
Damn it, Adam.
There's
Is
no
that
room.
is that like
Dude,
paper
vacuum.
or is that the design of
What
your
is
carpet?
what is on your floor? What is that?
You made a
That
mistake.
drywall chip?
My grandma didn't even have carpet that
chips.
green. What is this? What are we doing here?
How much are people give him to eat it? Whatever it is. Wherever he
He's on
finds
all
them.
fours. He's just.
He's trying to ignore us.
He's gonna hit his head on the chair.
Is this a closet?
He's-
How
There's
big
no
is your
room for his ass.
That wall doesn't deserve what he's putting it through.
What happened
That
to
close to his ass.
squad? You're making X-Ray Girl watch this.
You're like muted or something. We can't hear you.
No, he's got his headphones.
I
on.
was
He-
muted.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's
Yeah,
letting out
figuring this
fart.
out. Okay.
You ain't gonna.
Oh, he's gonna
It's like
knock
a
everything
walrus.
over.
Oh, it's gonna fall.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna
knock
fall. It's gonna fall.
Oh wow, this is high class production value.
Why is there
Wait, what the
pencil?
fuck?
There's a circle. You're gonna install a light or something?
What the
Jeremy, what's
fuck?
that on your ceiling? What is
Yeah,
that?
circle.
What is that on your ceiling?
We're gonna
Circle?
install a lamp.
Wait, did you guys not see me do a push-up?
No,
Does,
you're
the,
No.
does the ring speak to you?
You got to do it again.
That's a hard. Oh my God, he's looking at us.
He was gonna
Yeah,
install
Quill
a mirror
said it
there.
doesn't count. He couldn't see you do it.
I was betting he would have like images of male strippers on the roof. I was my guess.
Hey, I can see the brony sheets.
There's no brony sheets.
Is that your dandruff on the rug?
That's a good one.
Okay.
Seriously, what the hell is all over your rug?
Oh, this,
This
is
is-
so. I don't want to see you on all fours.
This
is
isn't a-
so gay.
this is-
Shock, you see him on all fours every day at the truck.
I have the
stop.
same pajama pants.
Oh,
He just crashed.
oh, he fell.
This isn't
I
a ball
did it!
busters. This is
I did it.
I didn't see anything. That's
I
not
did a
good.
push-up, god damn it.
It's not.
this isn't a ball busters unless the guest gets on slamming Dermy.
That was not fun.
I have a
This
better
episode-
idea. Why don't you install like a pull rod throughout your room?
I
and then you
think,
can just do the pull
A,
up for the
a
camera,
stripper pole.
I think
or
we should-
that.
I
You
think
know
we
what?
should make
Do
a
you
clip
guys
of
actually
that.
know? So you're all friends with him. Do you actually know
Wait,
what
don't you
his
insult me
real
like
name
that.
is?
Don't insult me like that. Don't do that.
You
You
guys
know
know
what?
what
An
his
assumption, sir.
real name is Gabe. You know that, right?
Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gabe.
But-
His name is Gabe.
First
Jeremy,
name
if you
Gabe,
can-
middle
if
name
you could pull
Abe.
up that picture that Devil Made Me Do It got tattooed on his body. If you could just show this real quick, Jeremy.
Oh no, I got you.
Oh my.
Okay.
I can't even tell what part of the body
I don't
that is.
know. I
Yeah,
am
where
not
is
sure.
that?
I don't know.
No idea.
It could
Is
be
that-
a shoulder.
Is that
it
the
could
fupa?
be. It could
Is that
be.
the fupa?
We don't really know where that is.
I
To
don't
be
know
honest.
what that is. It
Oh,
looks
you know
like a
what?
turkey.
The picture next to it might kind of explain that.
Is that a Thanksgiving
Maybe.
ham?
No, it's
Maybe.
not.
No, that
because,
doesn't line
like,
up right. That doesn't.
I
line
was
up.
thinking
I don't
something
know.
more vertical. I don't know.
Is that a
Is
that a bussy?
No idea what the fuck
no.
that is.
That is a bussy.
He did say he likes to add ussy on the.
Oh
thing, so-
god.
I like to have your OC.
Xwing, I think we need to clip out that push up and have you and Beardo and everyone do the play-by-play on Bro
Just go
Science.
check it out. Yeah, I think
That's
we
a
could do
good
that.
one.
Bro Science, yeah.
You're just gonna talk about his carpet. That's all you're
Send it
talking
to me.
about.
You don't want to know what's on my carpet.
If you can actually hold
Aw.
on. I want to
Pre-
bring this back up. Actually, hold on,
Press
because
these socks.
I think I do
No,
know where this
I'll
is from.
fine. I'll fucking admit what's on my carpet.
Well, bring this back up because there's
Tortilla
something
chips.
that we didn't see here. If you can tell on the right side, there's clearly some carbon scoring and some venting going on.
Yeah.
On the right side, there. You see it's a
That
little
looks. That's the
darker.
butthole. That's my
Yeah,
thought.
there's some carbon venting going on there.
Wait, if that's the butthole, then where are the legs? Because that's a cushion right there.
I don't know.
She's doing
I'm
a
just
split.
guessing.
Nobody that size is doing a split.
Yeah,
What
no,
kind
it's
of
What are those
Jeremy's
chips are
doing
those?
a
What are,
split.
or no, we have to. If we can identify
He
what
put
those
self-tamer
stretch marks
on.
are.
God.
Do you guys want to know what's on my floor?
Yeah.
No.
No, I want to know what that shit is.
It's Zen.
You throw your zins on the floor
I
Those
knocked
like a
them on up.
plastic.
How big are those?
Wait, you
and
chew
you
them
don't
out?
clean them up. That
I've
zin
vacuumed them up.
was this big.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't. Oh,
it
what
looked
that
like
was?
tortilla chips all
Oh,
over
I,
the
can't
floor.
get up.
I can see. I actually have.
You can't.
I
put
thought you were
them up?
talking about that. That's my Yingling things.
Oh, he's ripping his labels off.
Because when I drink, I start playing with like labels and things. So I just
You start playing with other things when you drink shit.
shut up. And Yingling labels are shit, so they just start falling off as the more condensation grows.
Oh, you're crazy. I see.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you're kind of crazy too. I mean, you're
Is there a
about
bunch of
that?
fingernails at your desk?
Oh shit!
no, but I did get scared honestly doing that push up because it dawned on me.
You're gonna shit your pants?
No, my like computer mat was on stream for a little bit. There's anime titties on here.
Oh, I missed that. We
No,
just
we didn't
Are
see
you
that.
gay?
We didn't see that.
at all.
I am
we
of
would've commented
questionable
on that.
sexuality.
Disappointed.
They're
No
nice
wonder-
anime titties too.
No wonder
Black
why
and
the
white.
socks are on the floor.
Shut up. But I have another thing. Obviously, we did get the $100 for Brad. That means a shock.
Put it on the meat.
I'm gonna find
Come
it
on.
first, actually.
You don't know. You have the shock thing up, but you don't know where the shock is.
Listen. Oh, found it.
He looked at his penis, guys.
Fuck. Okay. Gonna have to charge it. So let me get that set
He's
up.
still,
but-
he's still talking about his
let
penis.
me read it real quick. Okay, a callback to Peter Gabriel's song. Did I say that right? Garbiel. Gabriel? Whatever. My fellow Gen Xers know what I'm talking about. Shock the monkey. Same old rules apply because you haven't updated them. Maybe get a lawyer to rewrite the rules for you.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That's true. I do need to get.
That means another shock if you don't do squats. Because how many squats is that? 15? 20?
The 50 and then the 100.
Where the fuck is the charger?
So it's been an hour. Jeremy, I don't know. There was
Yeah.
some conversation about topics.
I have another topic. Let me get my fucking.
What do you
charger
mean another
set up.
topic? There was never a topic.
Yeah, there was.
We talked about Dr. Disrespect.
We talked about Rumble and shit there.
Culture's
Fine.
changing.
Disrespect was sort of a topic.
Okay.
Every single BioWare like YouTube channel that I used to follow for years, they are all actively like making fun of Veilguard, and it's
Well,
Good.
we got. Oh, well, we do.
should.
I do have a actually here before here. We'll do Veilguard next, but
okay.
Disney, stop announcing Star Wars movies and make one.
How about no?
Yeah, this is IGN. I could do with the stop announcing, but this is IGN. Why we should stop paying attention to Star Wars news. Another week, another Star Wars announcement that leads us languishing.
Languished
It
sighs.
leaves me laughing. Yes.
Languish sighs all over the internet, despite Daisy Ridley saying only a few weeks ago that the Rey-focused Star Wars movie was evolving, and we get an update soon. The news came soon after the next untitled Star Wars film has been yanked from its December 18th, 2026 release date and replaced with Ice Age 6.
Ignominiously.
I'm not even going to try to say that word. I don't even know what that word means or what anything like that. Who the fuck just left?
Static.
Oh, okay. That means we have
no
no
Tard
world
Wranglers.
scare him.
We have
yeah.
no Tard Wranglers.
Whether or not you're excited for a new Ice Age film, John Leguizamo, Rian, whatever, it's certainly not a great sign that what was supposed to be the crown jewel franchise in Disney's lineup when they purchased the property back in 2012 is now being shoved aside for yet another talking animal movie in 2024. So we got that to go off of, but can we just acknowledge the fact that this is IGN saying all this? You know, IGN, who famously, by the way, this is for Ahsoka, 9 out of 10. Star Wars Last Jedi, 9.7 out of 10.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is the group of people. This is part of the whole group of area that if you ever said anything negative about Star Wars, you know, you were a bad person, and now, well.
All right. Let's take a nice, broad, big picture look at this. Here we are, end of 2024. Next week, we've got Skeleton Crew. I'm happy. I get to shit all over it for the next 6-7 weeks. But let's take a look at the broader picture. What, you got Andor in April. Oh, yay. Then what do they got? A whole lot of nothing. Mando Grogu, that's not till 2026. Oh, you got High Republic. Oh, that's it was a dead brand on arrival.
No one ever bought it.
Exactly. And now you've got more mythical movies being created. They got nothing. After the failure of Acolyte, after the upcoming failure of Skeleton Crew, here's how pointless all this shit is. They start putting out trial balloon news topics like, oh no, we may not get Ahsoka season 3. You were never going to get an Ahsoka season 3. It was always meant to be Dave Filoni making his Mandoverse fake heir to the Empire bullshit. All right? That's where it was going. And here we are now watching the rats scurry from the ship because I asked, we talked about this during the 24-hour stream. I brought it up again. I'm bringing it up now. Point to something on the Disney Lucasfilm list for the past 12 years now. Show me the profit. You could say there's gross. They gross so much, but show me the profit. Remember, just 7, 8 short months ago, Forbes was forced to put out an article showing us they still haven't made back the money they sold it to George for. Or they gave George the money for. You know what I'm saying? They still haven't done that. They have no money.
That's impressive, though. I gotta say.
Yeah, they still haven't made the money back. Everything on Disney Plus is a goddamn black hole. They don't really own merch rights. Video games, anything that actually makes money in the video game, the Jedi insert subtitle, whatever, that goes to EA. They get their licensing fee, but that goes to EA. And so show me where the money is. So the rats are leaving the ship now. They know what's coming. They know it's a failure. They know that all that's left are the 81,000 people that signed a pathetic Acolyte petition. That's what's left. That's what's there. It's a stand base, not a fan base. So let the stands pretend everything okay. Let them all say protect the kids. Let them all do weird obsession over the blue alien Neil and upcoming Skeleton Crew. Let the child's adults have what they want. And meanwhile, more and more people. Like, perfect example, our good friend Dom H, who isn't here now tonight. Last night he said to me, Adam, I've got Truce at Baccarat. I'm going to start reading the EU. And I said, dude, that is awesome. I just sent him the EU timeline so he can follow it. And people are going to start going where the real Star Wars is. They are avoiding the Disney Star Wars shit because it is sinking. They got nothing. Now watch it burn completely and let us on YouTube make more money roasting it than actually Disney Lucasfilm does.
Well, there's that. Obviously, your side of Star Wars. But like the whole reason I brought this up was because IGN's saying what we weren't allowed to say for the past couple of years, and we're actively called Nazis and all those fun words on. And let me pull up the next example I have of this, because this is going to be connected to another topic. So we also have, IGN again also saying Dragon Age the Veilguard is at war with itself. And this also came out shortly after they gave it a 9 out of 10. But I think is more interesting, and this is also like the Veilguard side of all this, the gamer. This whole thing here, Dragon Age the Veilguard is that friend that is too woke. By somebody who identifies as a non-binary, all the LGBTQ stuff is biracial, all that stuff, and even they're saying stuff's too woke. And the reason I pulled up this topic in the beginning, more using Star Wars, was people are allowed to say shit's bad. We're finally allowed to say that shit's just awful.
We're always allowed to say it.
Well, okay, you're right. We were always allowed to say it, but the people like IGNs used to say that we would just be bad people if we said that stuff out loud.
I think the general market is able to recognize that. Ripa likes to say they're overflowing the market. So even people who do like air quote like progressive shit, they're now tired of it too. If anything, that's the silver lining. If this failure isn't as I've admitted, Veilguard's not as much as a failure as I think it should be. But the silver lining is that even the progressive people are getting too overloaded.
We've been starting to notice, though, a trend that ever since this month, when our magical orange trout won the election, people have been coming out and being like, we've always been over here.
Well, I think
I always agree with you.
The problem is compounding. I think even the people who are, massive proponents for, pronoun selection and top scars and all these different kind of things, they're starting to realize that that wasn't the only problem. There's been a degradation in storytelling in video games that's been going on for a long time, and it wasn't just pronouns. There were parallel problems there. We've been seeing parallel problems in the video game industry for a long time, and so a lot of times when some of us who were watching these beloved IPs, a lot of these beloved game franchises really take a digger, we were saying, hey, this is dumb, this is stupid. We're seeing our, a lot of our favorite characters bastardized. We've seen a decline in storytelling, and they go, well, you're just transphobic. You're just homophobic. You just all these different things. I'm like, well, that's one portion of the problem, but you have to realize that the actual structure of the game, the storytelling, the world building, all of the things that we loved from all these problematic white guys from, the 90s and the early 2000s, they were telling good stories. We've seen a decline in the storytelling, in the world building, all these different things. Everything else is ancillary. The pronoun selection is ancillary. I was one of the guys who said, for a long time, wasn't it as who freaked out about the pronouns in
Starfield?
Starfield, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I do. Fuck that shit.
So here's the thing. I totally get it. And like from a what's the word I'm looking for? From like a trenches standpoint, I totally get it. The bottom line is like the character selection screen didn't fuck Starfield up. Starfield
that rant didn't come.
Game.
That rant didn't come when the pronoun thing happened. It came after like 16 hours of gameplay.
Well, that's fine. I'm not talking about Az's review. I'm talking about Starfield. Like
Starfield. It wasn't just the pronouns that killed Starfield. It was a bunch of other shit that killed Starfield.
I agree. I agree.
With like Hogwarts Legacy. You know what I mean? Like I 100% like I'm with you guys. Like fuck it, get it out. Like I don't need that shit.
Well, I'm
talking about the game. That's what I'm talking about.
The thing is those things, the creation screen, your pronoun bullshit. It's always just a sign of the other stuff. It's just like when you have the strong female black character who can kick the shit out of 100 guys. You just know that that's just the sign of bad writing. Yeah, it's kind of like the preemptive thing.
It's totally valid to think that you could have a fucking game. Like imagine if Skyrim came out next week, and I don't know how you guys feel about Skyrim, but I fucking love it. Or Oblivion. Let's call it
I
Oblivion.
love Oblivion. Yeah.
You know, imagine Oblivion comes out next week, and in the character selection screen, they're like he, her, they, them, she, her, you know, all the retarded shit. That
It's a
these
sign
people
that
put
it's
out.
going to be a bad game. But Elden Ring had the type 1, type 2 instead of like male, female. I
Yeah.
bitched about that too. And I
I'm
said,
gonna
hey,
give-
type
I'm
1,
gonna-
type 2, that's bullshit. Stop it. But by the
Yeah.
way, love
I'm
Elden
gonna
Ring.
give pushback on Shock. If Skyrim or Oblivion came out and it's the same game and all they added was the pronouns, I think those games would fail, even though they are good games, solely because I think people are just sick and tired of.
I don't
of the
think the game
pronoun
would
stuff.
fail, dude.
I
Like
think it might.
that's the thing. Like I'm fucking tired of signaling. Don't think I'm on like the other side. I am fucking tired of signaling, dude. I am so sick of that shit. I'm tired of living somebody else's weird, demented mental, you know, instability fantasy to make this shit happen in modern gaming. I'm tired of it. I don't have to live your fantasy. Having said that, like that doesn't ruin that shit for me. If somebody puts a pronoun selector in a game, because I can just avoid that shit. And if the game's good, then I'm gonna love the game, and I don't have to deal with their shit. That's kind of how I feel about like America as a whole. I'm American, bro. If you want to be fucking weird and pin a wolf tail on your ass and do all kinds of weird shit, go crazy. You know what I mean? And I can skip by it and not have to deal with it. And if the game is fucking incredible, then I'm gonna enjoy the game. But shit like this, what was the game that came out recently? Dragon Age.
Dragon Age: The Vanguard.
Where now you have legitimate dialogue coming into games about apologizing for pronouns and shit like that. Get the fuck out of my ear. Get the fuck away from me. I have no problem tanking the fuck out of that game for something like that.
Oh, it didn't help that whole game was basically a weirdo dating simulator too. That's all the game turned out to
That's
be.
gross, dude.
All it was.
It's gross.
Real quick, before we continue this, I got the shock collar on. It's a little tighter than I
You're
forgot.
a fucking
I
weird
remember.
dude, Jeremy.
No, you're fatter. It's not. It's tighter. You're fatter.
Just
Now you just have to. Now you just have to bark.
You guys ready? Here's the beep.
What's the setting? What's the setting?
80.
Yeah, I'm
Been a
with
while
Alpha
since I've done
Omega
this.
too. Yeah, that was a gross game. That was an insulting game.
Sucked, bro. It ran like shit.
I never
dude.
got to play it because it ran so poorly on everything I played it on.
It played
ran
fine for me.
poorly.
I played through it and I did like nine of the evolutions or wherever you could become the Starborn or whatever it was. And I realized,
Dragonborn.
yeah, the Dragonborn. Yeah.
The space dragon.
I was like it was like a 7-time Dragonborn, and I realized like how fucking small that game was.
That was the only defense that people had of Starfield. Well, you have to like beat the game before it gets fun. And I'm like, what? What? That was their defense.
Bullshit.
You have to
gets
pass the bill before you
exponentially
can find
less
out what's in
fun.
it.
It gets exponentially less fun when you beat it. And the only reason I was actually having fun with it after I beat it was because there was so much shit on the internet about crawling underneath the maps. And like the most fun part of Starfield was breaking the game, getting underneath the maps, like cheating and doing all the different shit that you're not supposed to do. That's what
most
made that game
Bethesda
fun.
games. There's
Yeah.
still in fucking
Yeah.
Skyrim, you can still steal everything from Skyforge. To this day, they never patch that out or
Underneath
fix
the
that
map.
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
underneath the map.
Or
you
put
can
a
still
pot
do
on
it.
their head.
Yep.
Yeah, or
Okay.
put a pot on their head.
That makes
Yeah.
games fun though. I don't have issues with that. I like Bethesda.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I forgot how
Feel
painful that
Oh wow, he
shit
was
is.
frozen there for a second. I think his
Oh,
brain
fuck.
stopped for half a second there.
I forgot how
Maybe his
painful that
internet
shit
stopped.
is.
Well, you gonna do squats? You're gonna do it again.
Oh shit, you're right.
Remember,
Shit, now I have to put it
you
back
got to do
on.
the squats,
Put on your balls.
or Brad will Brad will pay you again, or you do the squats.
Yeah, I'm putting it back on, and I'm gonna shock.
I just want to start a game company at this point.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I used to have cool ideas for games.
Oh, I
Like this?
low hanging
No.
fruit. Low hanging fruit. I'm not even gonna go near that one. No, it's too
Okay,
easy.
ready?
Too easy.
3, 2, 1. Fuck me running.
I like Professor Savage
What is
Dad
he
is
doing?
correct. This is getting him off.
Yeah, he's getting off.
It
on
hurts.
He loves it.
The pain. Oh yeah, the pain.
He's thinking about Brad and all the pleasure he paid for.
You have to think that Dermy's boss sees this and goes, "Why is this? Why did I let this guy work for me? What's
my
wrong
boss-
with him?"
My boss
I
sees
pray
this. And
my company doesn't know what I do in the wee hours of the night.
my boss sees this, and we've had this conversation before. He goes like, "You get paid to do this retarded shit. How do I get a How do I get a part of that?"
Oh, what do you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're e-thought, just
Yeah.
like Jeremy.
Give me a moment. I fucked up.
Oh,
Is your cord caught inside your shirt? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Can't hear anybody.
You.
My cord got wrapped around my arm, and I put my hoodie back on, and my cord was still wrapped around my arm underneath my hoodie.
This is code
So-
for so many different things right now.
So it's like when the whales get caught up
But-
in the net and all the string and shit can't get out.
But speaking of, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and as everybody's pretty much admitting, the game was shit from get-go. Not just all the woke shit as well, but also like the gameplay itself was just shit. Everything about it was shit.
well, the leaks were it's God of War, and like immediately I'm like, oh, it's done. It's not an RPG anymore.
Yeah.
Well, what we got is God of War director David Jaffe blames YouTube grifters for killing Dragon Age: The Veilguard and compares transgenderism to being black.
This dude,
Well,
is,
that's basically all I need to see.
this dude's insane.
This dude's a coward and a true believer all at the same time.
Is that him?
Yes, this is him.
Looks
there-
every bit of what I thought he'd look like.
He's
So-
a broken man who had his IP taken from him.
He's a broken man, all right. He's a coward. He believes in this ideology tooth and nail. The reason I always say he's a coward, and I will always say he's a fucking coward, is because he allowed his kid to get trans and he believed all the fear mongering and stuff.
Oh God.
So instead of like standing up for his kid, he took the coward's way out. But I could read you what he said. I have his video.
It's
We're not. Well, go ahead, Cloud.
I was just gonna say it's just wild to think that this motherfucker has created the God of War franchise.
Yes. It's a 7-minute and 22-second video. We're not playing the whole 7 minutes and 22 seconds. The only part that's relevant is the first 2 minutes or so. We'll play it.
That game looks good.
Looks decent. I'm not gonna lie. But we're just gonna play his Dragon Age part because it basically ends right around the 2-minute and 30-second area. I want you guys to listen to everything he has to say and just take it in.
When you say that the gaming community
Echoing.
Yeah, you gotta
Is it
mute
echoing?
yourself. Yeah.
Give me a moment. Oh, fix it.
ruined this game's success, I mean, I don't think that's entirely fair, but I think there is a lot of truth to it. If you're EA, you've got to kind of prepare for the market winds that you're sailing into, all that. And so they should have been prepared to counter, and they weren't. Really, at this point,
Real quick, they should have been prepared to counter everything that was said about it, and they weren't prepared.
Well, so here's the thing. He admits the problem and backs it up with more gibberish. He said, hey, this market that you've bought yourself into, they're not very big. So be prepared to have people who you've not marketed the game to not buy your game.
Shock. That's what we call
Hey,
word
bud.
salad.
Yes.
Oh, you're about to get 2 minutes of just word salad.
He catches himself.
Where you have
community
to
that you're
prepare for a counter argument. Like they clearly see what the fuck is going on.
Well, he also thinks you're too stupid.
Oh,
true. You're a consumer.
We're toxic nerds.
sounds like my wife.
Customer.
Well,
You mean your customer base? Yeah.
At some point, they have to admit that there is no counter argument. None of them have been able to counter the argument. They're acting like if they're just clever, they'll just be able to ruin our what we're saying and we'll buy their game. No.
Well,
at some point they just got to admit that nobody in the market wants your shit. So
Well,
stop doing it.
Here's the thing. This game was in development hell for a decade, literally a decade. And we talked about this last week where the guys at Ubisoft let it slip what it actually costs to break even on these games. And Dre was absolutely right when he broke down the numbers. These guys don't need 500-600 million to break even. They need $1 billion to break even on these games, which means they need to move 10 to 15 million units. I just saw today, or maybe it was yesterday. It's all blurred together right now. One of the most popular games out there right now just hit 5 million units. Do you understand what it takes to get millions of units sold for something that's even regular popular? We're not talking viral like Black Myth Wukong or some shit like that. It takes effort. And this game, which needs over $1 billion to break even, and went through 4 different directors to get it done. The original game, Dreadwolf, we don't know what it is anymore. Don't know what it was. And the entire time you lost your fan base, your actual core fan base who adored this. Me and Devil among them. We talk about it all the time. You lost us along the way. And then you put it out and you, like this guy who's not even a part of it, but just jumping on the bandwagon, attacking customers, fans. Of course it's going to happen. And attacking us for having legitimate criticisms. Why does it play like God of War meets Mass Effect when it's Dragon Age? What happened to tactical play? What happened to party? Yes, there was always a lot of sexuality in Dragon Age, but why is every goddamn character a pansexual?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
we're only 19 seconds in. Trust me, it gets so much worse. I have a video on this. I still need to edit because
I mean, to my eye, this is a little bit like releasing an anime from Japan and putting it in American theaters and then blaming white people for not liking it. It's like, well, you're pandering to the wrong fucking crowd here.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, not to mention the people that you were actually marketing, like, dude, you're shitting all over them too.
So actually, that's a good example, but it's actually the other way around. What they do is America likes anime, right? So then when they try to air quote bring anime to America, they modernize it and they say, "Oh, well, this particular group likes this. Let's change it up for them so that the more people like it." And it's like, no, they like the export of anime. Don't change it. Just give them what they want.
Well, this guy was on Side Scrollers, right? And didn't he say the same thing? He essentially said that the game creators are creating games for themselves, not for their fans, not for the actual audience.
That's a real shitty business practice.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, people who made games were gamers, and they wanted to play games that they thought were fun. So it was okay to make a game for you because you were trying to make a game that was fun.
You need to listen to the rest of the shit he says. Again, it's only 2.5 minutes that we're getting.
I'm gonna finish this, Jeremy, and then I got to boot.
Okay.
Really, at this point, all that gaming community that you're talking about has done is they've made it so they've actually made games worse, which is what they say they're trying to not do, because they have the charismatic grifters that make the videos that for whatever reason people respond to.
For whatever reason,
people who haven't actually played a game like.
I want you to remember people who never actually played the game, the charismatic grifters, the people who have never actually played the game. I want you to remember that a little bit.
Played this game will hate it just because they're sort of told to hate it. And so what does EA do next time? They don't make Stellar Blade. They just continue to sort of, vanilla the fuck out of everything they work on and make sure that no one's going to have anything to complain about. They
weren't going to make Stellar Blade to begin with, but
ask you if you want transgender game options 1 hour in. You select yes or no. So all the people bitching invited into their game. I don't even know what it asks, but this character apparently is the Barv trans character, and so far there's nothing. Not that needs to be. I mean, to me, that's the equivalent of saying, "Do you want black people? Do you want black people in your game? We have a button that'll get the blacks out." That's the equivalent of it. But if that's what you're saying, I mean, I didn't even know that's what they were asking.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
What is he on about?
Blacks out?
I guess there's a button that says if you don't want trans people in the game, you don't need to have trans people in the game. But
in Forspoken, there was a button to make the one black bitch shut up.
I would like a button to make him shut up, but we're almost to the we're nearing the part. Remember, he said none of these people played the game.
The only thing I've come across so far, and again, I've seen that cutscene, it's terribly written and performed, the barf thing, but the only thing I've even come across so far is when you're talking to characters and one of your multiple options is you can romance a character who is the same sex as your character. And you can just be like, oh, no thanks. You're like Chad and SNL. It's like, no thanks. And, if that's not what you're into. So the grifters who hate still
proof that he's never played the game because anyone who plays Dragon Age will tell you you've been able to do gay relationships from the very first game.
Hold on. The assassin hits on you. Remember, if you befriend the assassin, he fucking hits on you.
I want you to hear the last bit that he says. Remember, none of the people that are bitching about the game played the game. None of the grifters played the game.
You're into. So the grifters who hate woke still streamed the game and played it to finish grifting how bad the game was. So yeah, they didn't like it, but played it.
You have all these demographics of people.
I'm pretty sure Az played this from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did. But that's the disingenuous thing on this. And what they don't understand is people who played it. Now, I almost played it, but I didn't have the funds at the time, and two, I was too brokenhearted. I really couldn't do it. But
I didn't buy this shit.
But most of us would have played it. If I had done it, it would have been done not to grift on the wokeness, but to drive home my point with evidence.
Yeah.
It's about having the receipts. That's the thing they never understand. When we make our arguments, we win the argument because we bring receipts every goddamn time.
That's why they're hypocrites. You're not allowed to not play it and not like it, and you're not allowed to play it and not like it. You're not allowed to criticize them. That's what they're saying.
Every point that he made is just word salad. But the biggest point is, if you point out that all the people who hate this game never played the game, but all the people that hate this game also watched them had their grifters play the game, and then they watched their grifters play the game. So then they saw people play the game and they realized that was a bad game. It boils down to he thinks you're just a retard because he's a retard.
Well,
you are consumers, not customers.
Yeah, but Xwing, what's your whole thought process?
I just,
before you got
I said this in the beginning of the stream, and I continue to hold the same sentiment. We have been living in a legitimate, like la crazy world for the past 8 years. It's been insane. I mean, we've given up all of these societal norms for mental I won't say retardation, mental like mental fallacies, this weird stuff. We've been creating pieces of art for the masses that pander to 1% of the population, which is insane. And we've been taking stuff that is like legitimately loved by hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, these existing IPs, and shifting them, cutting them down, and kind of cooking them into something that panders to 1 to 3% of the population. And it's insane to me. It's just insane to me. We've been living in a clown world, and I just want to get back to normal. I don't feel like that's too much to ask, because the bottom line is, if you create something for 1 to 3% of people, there's a really good chance 97% of people won't like it. If you create something for 97% of people, there's a chance that 97% of people will like it, and maybe even a portion of that 1 to 3% will enjoy it as well. So for me, what I have not been able to understand up until this point is how that 1 to 3%, let's call it 5%, how that 5% became so infectious, how it became so ingrained in so many of these different companies, other than BlackRock and everything they did with DEI and, how they got their money, how it became so infectious in a boardroom that they thought it was a good idea to actually put this out to the public.
Echo
So in the
chambers.
next
BlackRock that
actually
are just bottom back up. And now
double
they're
your
gonna be
part
more
of
rich.
it, and the next topic we're going to talk about Avowed because we had a whistleblower come out.
Oh, I'm so sad. I was looking forward to that. To be
that
honest,
game actually did look good.
it looked good in the beginning.
Well, so one of the things that gets said in the Avowed leaks is during COVID, these people got so scared. Okay, all these people were deathly afraid for their lives because they thought that the common cold was going to kill them.
The end is nigh.
Yeah. they
Oh,
thought the
because
end
of
is nigh.
COVID, not because they were making some progressive shit.
No.
Wow.
Because of that, they fell into their ideology as the religion when they get so scared because half these people don't believe in God. Well, majority of these people don't believe in God. But when they're scared, they created their ideology into a religion. So they started seeping into everywhere and they started proselytizing and converting people. But because how their religion is versus Christianity gives you forgiveness. It gives you a path forward. It gives you freedom with some it's restrictions, but it's freeing. It gives you a way to live that actually makes you feel good about yourself and benefits your life. Whereas in this religion, it's adherence to it. And if you don't adhere to it, we are going to shame you. We are going to flog you. And there is no path to forgiveness. So they're living in this perpetual state of fear. So they think that that's the correct way forward. Their religion says to do this thing. And if they don't do it, they're going to get excommunicated and they think then they're going to die.
I would agree with that in part. I think COVID escalated it, sped it along. I think we've been heading that way for a long time because
isolation, baby.
I've literally, like I said, been on YouTube or watching YouTube for years, and they were doing this back during the shitlord days, where if you disagreed, they would try to take your job. They would try to just go at you any way they could because you weren't allowed to disagree. So I think it just was sped up by COVID, not
again. I don't want to keep Xwing longer than he has, but that's the thing about cancellation. Cancellation is basically akin to killing you, because what do they want you to have? Okay, they don't want you to have a job. They don't want you to have a way to speak. They don't want you to actually be able to be connected to the everyday person or be connected to modern day society. So they're akin to basically killing you when they cancel you.
And even when it comes after them, they don't learn their lesson. Like Mr. Matty Plays was the most recent one where he says, guys, I'm not that bad. I'm not that racist. There are more racist people than me. I'm actually a good guy. Don't be mean to me. They still don't learn their lesson of that. Whatever comes around goes around. And you support that shit.
They fear cancellation because it is their killing. And also, like, cancellation is killing somebody. You're taking away their livelihoods. You're taking away their actual benefit to benefit themselves and give to their family and provide to their family.
And they don't care if it happens to someone else, as long as it doesn't happen to them.
Exactly.
So if I can interject, and then I'm going to boot. There is the massive powerhouse that is all modern entertainment industry. There's Hollywood, major game studios, everything like that. That's all kind of sitting over here. Okay. And then you have all the people who got canceled who are kind of down here, right? They don't have the influence, they don't have the power, they don't have the money, they don't have the advertising slots, any of the different kind of stuff like that. I found myself here a long time ago, not because I went up and got canceled, but because this is where I was to start. There is a large group of people who are attempting essentially a coup against Hollywood. There's a massive coup against Hollywood of young creators, less well-known people, folks who don't kind of ride the bus that's going on over here, that are legitimately really creating an incredible movement from kind of down here in the barrows. I was lucky enough to get kind of involved with it early and get to meet some of these people. Some of those people came from down on high, and they're down here with us, with the young creators, saying we need to do something different. We can get on the internet and we can bitch and we can complain and we can cry and we can get fed up and we can get called, supremacists and racists and all these different kind of things. It was always in my mind that we should do something instead. Let's make our own shit then. Like if they're going to keep making this shit and they're not going to listen to us and they're going to call us problematic people, fine, let's make our own shit. So for me, Rippaverse, the stuff that I'm doing with Jay when it comes to the book, the movies that are going to be coming out soon, the stuff that we're doing with Dean Cain, everything, like all of that stuff. If you really believe in what you're saying tonight on the internet, if you really believe in what you're saying in gaming, if you really believe in what you're saying in movies, support the small content creators that are trying to fix this shit. The guys who are actually rigging the sails to try to right the ship, support them. Go out, buy Achromatic Chronicles Green when fucking Daughter's Revenge comes out. Go out and buy that shit. It's the same kind of stuff that good movie makers were trying to do in the early, 70s, 80s, 90s, where we were trying to get good stories out to people when there was just shit in Hollywood. So go.
Good economy is
if
going
you
to help.
believe in it, believe in it.
I agree with everything you just said there. If you don't have the funding to help it out, promote it.
Well, at the same time, what X was talking about, the other half of it is that some of us who are trying to get there, we need our YouTube channels to reach a broader base. So, check us out, subscribe to us, help us reach a broader audience. That's the other way to allow us to get to that next level, so that if we're not connected to the Rippaverse, if we're doing this on our own, other things, our own ventures, the best way you can do it now, we don't necessarily need you to buy anything from us, but we need your interaction. We need you to check us out. We need you to support us and spread the good word. That's the other thing that is so important. You build your base, you build a foundation. If you build your audience, then you earn their trust and their support, then they're going to be there for you. And that's how we grow. So there's a wide variety of us out there just ready to go. We just have to get to that next level. And, it takes time.
I'll also say this: there are people that are like against the modern Hollywood gaming culture, everything like that. They're not associated with, the fellowship or anything that we're associated here. If you like what they're putting out, go support them and talk about their stuff too. Just if you want the alternative, you got to support the alternative. You got to find a way to help
pop culture win again.
That's right.
I mean, I'm gonna see if it's still in my history.
Make pop culture great again.
Make pop culture great again.
And the creators need to be a bit patient because the economy will be better.
Here it is. Yes. This was from last year, early this year. Samuel, the infamous, our good friend, showed me this, and we were trying to get people to know about it. It was a it's not loading anymore.
Is that
that Island in the Stars? The Island in the Stars thing. Yeah, here it is. Okay, it loaded. Here, share my screen. We did our best to spread the good word. Samuel was actually had this guy interacting with him on X Twitter, and this thing got made. Tom Conkle, this guy is involved in a lot of stuff, and now they're going to make this movie, and they want to get guys like Mel Gibson. They design stuff exactly for Mel Gibson. This thing is a pure, just science fiction, fun, good stuff, and this is what's coming. This kind of stuff. People who just want to give good fans good entertainment again, and it's going to get there. And now they have this was just to get them going. They have other investors, but this was to show the interest in it, and it worked. They got it. They got their funding. They reached their totals. And this is the other spectrum of it. People who worked in the industry, like Xwing said, who have left and gone outside and are trying to build quality again without the interference of those who care more about, to quote Critical Drinker, the message, and just want to have fun escapism entertainment again.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this.
Well, we didn't have the funding for that kind of stuff, but Jay and I have created an incredible universe. If you guys, you guys fans of like Assassin's Creed?
I am.
Indiana Jones,
not the newer stuff, but yeah,
yeah, not the newer. I'm with you on that one.
I was never a huge
Indiana
fan of Indiana
Jones,
Jones,
Assassin's Creed, The Punisher.
Yeah.
If you liked any of that stuff, I mean, that's the story we created. And what's super dope for me is like, now that it's something that like we kind of own, we own this era, this space, because nobody's doing pirates right now. You know what I mean? After Pirates of the Caribbean came out, everyone was like, well, I guess that was it. You know what I mean? We got this dude, Jonathan Reed, who was, he was a sailor. for the English Navy and comes across all these different things in his life where he goes from a pirate hunter into somebody who's now essentially a pirate. It's such an incredible story. I freaking love it. And I feel like, dude, it's better than Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's
like
better than
Stephen
Pirates of the
Braun
Caribbean
says,
by like a lot.
Like Steven says here, Vindicta, Daughters of Revenge.
And it's also Daughters of Revenge, not Daughters of Revenge. Daughters of Revenge.
He adds words, just ignore him.
You know, beyond that, there's so much other cool shit that we get to do with it. And like, if you think, you know, this isn't just like, hey, we wrote a book, buy it. Like, we care about this shit. I'm hand forging 6 cutlasses for the first book release. I've created an original soundtrack for the entire thing. So when this thing finally releases, I wrote a novella along with the actual book that we have coming out. I wrote an original soundtrack with it using Sunyo AI number 4. You can input music into it. You can give it like a 2 or 3 bars and it'll make stuff for it. My brother is hand casting from pewter pieces of 8 for the book. Like it's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just a fucking cash grab. We're making a universe. We have handcrafted collectibles. I'm fucking hand forging blades. We have music to go along with the story. Like all this different stuff that's coming into it. I just feel like it's everything that's been missing from storytelling up until this point. I don't know if you remember way back in the day when something was really cool and it was in the zeitgeist, you know, you had celebrities coming in doing like themed commercials for a story. You know, there was hype around the story. You would be able to go to, you know, whether it was Target or Walmart or whatever the case would be, you would find collectibles from that movie coming out. That doesn't exist anymore.
I remember it was a car commercial, but it was Lord of the Rings themed, and it had the Nazguls running alongside the car. I remember that back when Lord of the Rings was first coming out.
Yeah,
and I missed that stuff because that stuff was freaking awesome. Now it's kind of, it doesn't feel like it has that hype anymore.
There's nothing. I mean, you look at, you know, half of the fucking figures from Star Wars that sold with the sequel trilogy are in dumpsters. Or they're at Ollie's with a 50-cent price on it, you know, just to try to at least make the money back on the packaging.
I was at Target tonight, and they still have a bunch of figures from the Acolyte.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking Acolyte. Yeah. Forgot about that one. Did they even sell figures from the Acolyte? I don't know.
They did Black Series. And all the stands were happy to show off that they bought them. They were the only ones that did.
Yeah. I'm glad they sold 125 units. Very proud of you.
Before you leave, Xwing, I do want to point out something. You set the goal, okay? You set the goal. We are just 2 subs away, 2 likes away from me gifting out 5 free memberships.
All right, chat. I don't know what you're doing. How many people in chat right now?
We got about 53 on that.
53. Okay, if we don't get 2 likes,
53 with everything connected.
He's got the X inflation going on.
Yeah, 25 total.
Yeah, we need 2 more likes right now.
We need
2 more likes.
2 more likes, and I'll gift out 5 free memberships. 2 more likes.
We need to
go,
gift,
guys.
and then
yeah, I'll whip it out.
By the way,
I already hit the dislike.
Guess what we hit it.
Before I go, I'm going to drop this right here in the chat. I'm sorry. I had to failed to post. I can't post links. If anybody wants to know anything more about Vindicta and the Daughter's Revenge, the story that's going to be coming out, we got a contract with 9 Line Apparel to get our shirt that's going to be coming out here fairly soon.
Put the link in the private chat, and I'll drop it in the main chat.
I think I already did, didn't I? Oh, no, I left it on not sent. There it is. Okay. If anybody wants to know anything about the story and what's being built here, you can go to this website, daughtersrevenge.com. We're not going to send you any spam. We're not going to send you any garbage. We're not going to send you anything stupid. You don't even have to put your real name in there. Just throw whatever email you want in there when the announcements come out. when it comes to the blades coming out, when it comes to the coins being available, when it comes to us releasing some of the concept art from the story, all those different things. If you want that, you can put it there and become part of the the early access community for this book. I think it's going to be huge, dude. I think it's
hope
going to
it's
be huge.
I hope we get it. I hope we get it massive.
It's
Biggest
just
thing ever.
it's a different thing. I don't know. It's different.
But anyways,
people just want a good story.
People want good shit. That's all.
Entertainment.
Give me good escapism that I can forget about my awful job.
People just want a good story that they can dive into, and for a week or however long it takes you to read it, just get away for a little bit and have something inspirational. So yeah, I love it. I'm in love with it. I'm excited for it.
No.
I see only
no.
truth in this statement.
No. I'm not a furry. I'm not a
There
furry.
you are.
But anyways, I got some super chats to catch up on, and then we'll get
All
into
right.
the avowed stuff.
Boys,
You said you'd smash Lola Bunny, so
fuck off.
I don't know what that meant.
X-Wing.
That
Where
sounded
can
like
people find
Japanese.
You don't
You
know
was
what it
Ash
is.
Lola Bunny.
You don't want to know.
Where can the people find you, X-Wing?
You can find me on Xwing 5. It has to be Xwing 5 on YouTube, because if you type Xwing on YouTube, it's going to be 1,000 videos about the T65B. Xwing 5 on YouTube. I do a lot of gaming streams. I have been making a whole bunch of video content recently because I was a Star Wars channel, and I don't know if you know what happened to Star Wars. It's kind of taken a bit of a dig, so I don't do a whole lot of video stuff anymore. Looking to make a resurgence into the video game soon, but Jay and I are putting out the book The Daughter's Revenge early next year, which is, I think it's going to be incredible. I will be posting some content about actually forging the blades and the blacksmithing portion of working and making these blades on my channel. Other than that, I don't know if there's much. I'm not cool anymore,
You're fucking awesome.
I'm not in the zeitgeist, so
You're not in the freaking zeitgeist. You get brought up more often than I think you do.
for the most part, I think really at this point, I'm gonna try to play games that I want to play. I will absolutely play games that are shit from the modern media and talk about them when I play them, but I wouldn't expect a whole lot in terms of me like sitting down and making a video and wasting my time arguing with Ubisoft that's never going to hear me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck those guys.
Oh, I love you, X-Wing. I love you so fucking much.
I love you guys too. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me here at Ballbusters. Good to see you guys, Adam, as always. Dermy Wormy, my boy. Devil Made Me Do It, who's been a homie for a very long time. Horny Alf, my dude. It's good to see you, bud.
Good to see you, buddy.
And Cloud and Shock, shout out, brothers. Good to see you guys.
You too.
Everybody say love you. Jesus Christ.
See ya!
I don't
I
shout out to you
I don't
guys.
express feelings like that. You know that.
Magnificent mustache bastard.
I love you, X-Wing. You're always welcome on here.
He needs to have titties for me to say I love him. That's not
And you're welcome. You're welcome for that bump to your OnlyFans, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time I see you.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I'll DM you to get you back on. Don't you worry.
Ciao.
Bye. I love that dude. I love X-Wing.
You gotta let me go too.
Oh, I gotta let you go. Before I do, real quick, I did gift the free memberships, and I have some stream elements. Do you want to stick for the stream elements real fast?
Sure.
Here, because I also got Alpha Omega for $5. Dermy dropping the ball on topics. Visa confirms it has been censoring Japanese entertainment after lying for years and will continue because optics. And I did see that. I also DM'd you. You did send me a DM as well. I was going to plan a whole video around that because, yes, they outright admitted they were doing this shit. and they told the world they were doing this. So that's fucking wrong. That's disgusting. That's disturbing, and that's more Western influences making their control, and how these companies are changing cultures is via the credit card and everything like that. So, and then over on Stream Elements, I got that one. Dermy's Loud and Squeaky Stairs. Thank God Xwing doesn't have to hear this. The devil you do. For $5.01. Tonight, I hopped. Wait. Yeah? No.
Hoped.
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 Okay.
Hopped
Tonight,
is 2 P's.
Okay. Tonight, I hopped up.
You fucking idiot.
Tonight, I hoped they'd be too full from dinner, but it sounds like you already ate most of the leftovers in the fridge. Your mom asked to be eaten like the apple pie they hid for themselves.
Oh.
But your dad has to put some whipped cream on it first. What the fuck? By the way, that what the fuck is actually in the chat, and I'm thinking about this right now. I'm going like, I should just.
Devil hasn't been here for most of this squeaky stair stuff. He hasn't been here.
I'm pretty sure there was more. Let me double check. Oh yeah, we have another one from Devil fucked Dermy's mom.
Really,
Jesus
Devil?
Christ.
Wow, Devil.
For $6.90.
Welcome back, Devil.
And says, "Yes, Daddy."
Explain yourself.
Why did I agree to stay for this? Remind me next time to say no. I gotta go.
Well, Devil, does that mean you're my dad?
Oh God, no. You have enough of those. I don't want to be on that list.
Oh wow. Dermy has a lot of
fuck you
daddies.
too.
You know,
Anyways-
if I had a soundboard attached to this, I would just push the button. It would say "Big Daddy" from Dermy right now. What was that?
I don't know.
What was that chirp?
It's like a fucking sub tracking something. What the hell, man?
The sonar just pinged Dermy's fatness.
Somebody hasn't changed their fucking fire alarm.
Me's not even.
Oh, you mean
attached
the you mean the ceiling birds or whatever they call them?
Yeah, the
Ceiling
detector.
birds.
Yeah, the ceiling birds. But Devil, where can the people find you?
Oh God. No pub tonight, so you don't got that. I will be
lazy
doing Wrong Think on Tuesday. I will be on Adam's channel on Monday. For Mellow Monday. Then after that, I think back to Ballbusters is the Static. I'm gonna be on Statics on Thursday, and then
We're
back to
not going to
Ballbusters.
promote him. He's not even here. Bitch ran out on us. We have no guardrails. It's just me.
You're not drunk. It'll show
That's
just
true.
fine.
I don't drink as much anymore, but that's going to change. Devil, I love you, buddy. You also did a great thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie. And by the way, I was the first one that actually found the you in the fucking thumbnail, and I like what you're doing. I'm pulling them up real quick.
I haven't seen the thumbnail yet. All I see is like Xwing's.
If you look at the thumbnail, you can find Devil's Head, and I fucking love what he's doing now because I want to hunt down Devil's Head every time. That sounds bad.
Wow.
If you see Devil's Head,
I need,
like it.
I need more time. I only got a glance, but
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting myself since I don't want to be part of the lineup. We already have too many people. I'll stick myself somewhere on the thumbnail, and you guys
stick
can
yourself
find me
somewhere. Yeah.
No, don't make that. Oh God,
Dermy's pussy.
All right, I'm gone. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, Devil.
Which one of you is black? I heard the ghetto bird.
I got the ghetto bird.
Oh God, Devil doesn't know. Just tip $20. Devil doesn't know that Fiona and Shrek do it on his desk every Thursday.
Nice.
I don't
I
don't
get
wanna
it's a
do the
Shrek
math.
joke, but I'm not sure. Did I miss something?
I don't want to know. Are they trying to imply that Fiona and Shrek are my parents? I don't want to know. I'm moving away. Let let's fucking actually.
Jeremy,
What?
I gotta get going.
Jesus Christ! The moment Xwing leaves, you all have to fucking leave. You don't want to actually hang out with me. I get it. I get it.
I spent half the day traveling today, so I'm ready to go crash.
Fine. Where do people find you? Could have slept and not played Starship Troopers.
You can check out my channel, Horny Alf. I do gaming content. I may be doing experimenting with some new content. I think most people here already talked to you guys about it. Take the mic out of your mouth, Cloud.
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, that. But yeah, tomorrow 6 p.m. I'm gonna play Warhammer Darktide, and then for Saturday Chatter we're playing some more Starship Troopers, and we'll get our asses handed to us like we did tonight.
Mm.
So.
Well, I mean, it can't be that.
No, listen, we'll throw Dermy to the bugs. When they eat him, we'll get away.
No, we've already figured this out. I'm gonna be throwing you to the bugs every single fucking time.
I'm a sniper. You can't catch me.
I blow you up.
You'll probably also sacrifice me too.
More than likely, yeah.
Probably.
But
all right, later, guys.
Later, buddy.
See you.
Here, well, here. We got another topic to get through.
Do we?
Yeah, because this is a big one.
I just go to bed. It'd be great.
We'll do this topic and then we'll call it a night. Okay, you fucking fag.
Oh, door's open. Okay.
I should have opened it a while back. I don't give a shit anymore. So here, I don't need the entire screen. I can just do the window. We got a brand new game that
Is it
was
out?
No, it's coming out in February.
Okay,
February
yeah,
18th. Same week as actually, is it the same week or is it the week
4 days
after?
later? 4 days later.
4 days later. I'm pulling up the calendar real quick.
The funny thing is, I hadn't really heard much about this game, and I
Tuesday.
just started seeing things, and then all the woke nonsense broke about it literally 2 days later. I'm like, well, okay, forget this. Also, I saw that it isn't even cross-platform. It's PC, Xbox only. It's like, well, I can't play it anyway then, so fuck it.
Well, I remember when I think we were looking at games in February, and I saw, just this. It was like, I want to know more about this game. This looks interesting. Just the Still Here, and it's a fantasy game. I mean, it looked interesting. I was curious about it. And then, well, as time goes on, you got LGBT and you got all the shit. We got the avowed art director. Avowed art director Matt Hansen admits to wanting to make Elon Musk mad, and hence game is ultra woke. Now, real quick, Phantom Pulse, you quit with this shit. Okay, I'm getting really tired of that. But we'll come over here to Smash JT, who has the article. Avowed director Matt Hansen hates you, does not want you to buy his game, and we get a good on look of like a bunch of his stuff. Here's his Blue Skies social media. Level 36, so he's already a fag. Lover and maker of things. Art Daddy at Obsidian Entertainment.
Man, how the mighty have fallen, Obsidian. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Art directing Avowed. All thoughts and nonsense are my own. Well, no, you used it to market the game, so you can go fuck yourself. It's no longer just your own. It's also reflective on Obsidian. But we're seeing just how he is, because Elon Musk responded to Grums. And Grum's showing off the pronouns in the game, he, him. And Matt took a screenshot and did this. Sticksnose.jpg. Sickos.jpg. Whatever. Sickos.jpg, which is the actual thing he typed. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game, and I can't believe it actually happened. Just wait until you see the default. You said what? You said little shit. It's supposed to be sad, but
he actually typed that. Yeah.
He can't type for shit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing I find funny about this. None of us are actually mad. It's more like, wow, okay, congratulations. We're disappointed we don't get a game. and now you don't
Yeah.
get our money. Then no one's. I don't think anybody's actually mad over this, and that's the funny thing. They do this shit thinking that they're going to get under our skins and make us rage and this and that. I rate. First of all, this is a brand new IP, so there's literally no attachment to this. Why am I going to be mad? It's not like with Dragon Age where I was mad because you destroyed something beautiful that I loved. This, I don't know what it is. I'm just like, oh, okay. I could have played a new franchise, but now you done turned me off from it. I'm walking away.
I'm just
not giving me my money. Go fuck off. I don't care.
I'm just over here, now gonna watch a game that looked interesting burn, and I'm gonna laugh the whole time. But I wish I had the whole thread of this. But this is an encapsulation of just how sick and fucked in the head this guy is. With all sincerity, there is no such thing as just a fan. Y'all are the whole reason for making this stuff, and it's why we do everything we can to make the game as inclusive as possible. Pissing off the chuds is just a side benefit.
Did he actually just say chuds?
Yes. Oh, and there's so much from this guy. He even talks about the woke mind virus. He talks politics constantly. This dude is just pure wokeness encapsulated. But it's so bad that he's also an overt racist. Avowed art director Matt Hansen wants to remove the too many crusty white dudes in the video game industry. That also includes him because he's a self-hating white guy. This is his actual, again, I believe this is either his Twitter account or this is his Blue Skies. It's one of the two. Reminder to Black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews or job advice. My DMs are open and you will always have my priority. We got too many crusty white dudes in the field. Please let me help you replace me one day. I want to go back to living in the woods. This is the dude. This is who he is. He's an overt racist. He has racial hiring practices. He's sick in the head, and we got an whistleblower that talked about the entirety of the culture and talked about Matt Hansen in particular and how fucked in the head he is. He's a petty, narcissistic freak who does everything very passive aggressively. It took me like 20 minutes to go through this whole thing, so I'm not going to talk about it. But this is an insider from Obsidian came out and like just started talking because he was so upset with what he was seeing. And he said, yes, Matt Hansen is the reason Obsidian basically fell apart. It's Matt Hansen. It's everything's all fucked up.
It doesn't matter how much cancer there is. If there's cancer, it's going to kill you.
Oh yeah.
In these cases,
it's weird. Here, I'll read this. So the dude says it started in 2018 when Microsoft purchased it. And by the way, I have to read this weird because my fucking highlighter system did not want to work well with Phantom Pulse. But he revealed that it began when Microsoft sent out an all-staff email insisting the introduction of optional but in
instituting
the introduction of optional but in reality mandatory pronouns in email signatures, meetings, and other various communications around the office. And while initially framed as optional, it became quickly clear that dissent was not welcome. And by the way, this is supposed to be up here, but my highlighting stuff all fucked it up, and I've tried to fix it and it won't. However, an alleged misgendering incident occurred, and Hansen sent a company-wide email declaring a zero tolerance for intentional or malicious misgendering. The email's tone was described to me as passive-aggressive, yet fairly threatening. It was a warning to employees who couldn't align with the policies and how they would be facing termination if they decided to go against this I cannot say it. Innocent thing called pronouns. This dude is evil. Evil incarnate. He cares only about pissing off the chuds. He's a firm believer in the ideology. He does not care about making a good game. He is pushing the stuff in the game. That means this game's going to die. Because you can't make a game. If this is your mindset going into making the game, if your mindset is to piss off the chuds making the game, your game's going to be shit.
Hey, guess what? The chuds are the customers.
Yeah.
We're the gamers.
Yeah.
Who'd you make it for? Who's this game for then?
I mean,
the stands, they don't buy anything. They don't play anything.
The blue-haired land whales.
Just go back to this. I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game. Specifically Elon. He just wanted to make Elon mad. If that's your goal, then you're not going to succeed. Why is your goal to make Elon mad?
Because he wants a head pat from his peers. Because you got King Troll angry.
Yeah, you got King Troll angry. Good for you. Well, he didn't even get angry. Honestly, now because Elon has seen everything that Matt Henson has said, Elon is
he did the exact opposite. I was like, oh, I think I'll make my own gaming company.
Oh, he's doing a lot of crazy shit. Elon has Elon has targeted Matt Henson now to just piss him off.
Why do you think I call him King Troll?
King Troll is
Elon is King Troll. I mean,
but you're right. But again, you're right about the other thing. This dude's doing everything for the head pats. He's doing everything for the ideology. So much so that, you have overt racial practices that he's proud of, where he's proud of being a racist. He's proud of all this. He's proud of all the heinous shit he's doing. He's getting defended by David Jaffe, the guy that doesn't even know how to talk. Jaffe's coming out and defending him. Everything this dude's doing. And you see these birds of the feather flock together. You're seeing just how sick and disgusting these people are. And you're also seeing like everyday people don't like them. Everyday people are just rejecting them. Congratulations. Avowed, Adam, you said it. Avowed looked like an interesting game. Now people are just watching it to wait for the fire.
Yeah, I literally didn't really know about it until about 3 or 4 days before the shitstorm started.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, okay, never mind. Whatever. I like I was talking about earlier to Alf on the other stream. I have I got 3 games for Christmas for myself. The games that I'm interested in. And I'm gonna have fun playing those because I know they're good. I don't need your crap game that's packed with agenda and bullshit meant to piss off actual gamers, actual fans of fantasy entertainment. I don't need it.
I just want a fun game. It's like what Xwing was saying. I just want a fun game. I like Final Fantasy 16. I've been enjoying it. I'm excited to play Starship Troopers tomorrow. That's a fun game.
Yeah. We're gonna lose a lot though.
We're probably gonna lose, but who cares? We're gonna have fun doing it. When it came to Helldivers, I loved playing Helldivers until that shit sparked off, and I still reminisce about Helldivers. Just give us a fun game. Give us a good game. If you go into with the mindset of making a good game, people will like your game. Shocker. It's not rocket science, but these people are too retarded. They've adhered to their religion to a point that they don't know how to do good games. They don't know how to do anything outside of the ideology. They're broken people that think that they're whole, and then they think we're the bad people. Even though they're proud of their fucking racial practices. They're proud of this shit. But, I mean, if you just, you do the logical thing. You just do the test. Too many crusty white dudes. Replace white with black. You just do the test. This dude would get strung up in the streets.
Well, according to these retards, well, you can't be racist against white people.
And I call that faggotry.
Yeah, because it's them trying to cope with it, and they do the whole P plus P equals R, which is just nonsense, and it's none of it makes logical sense.
P plus P.
Yeah, Power plus. You're taking it to the funny route, which is more than likely correct. But well, P plus P equals retarded. There we go. We fixed it. We solved their whole math problem. There we go. But this is what we're dealing with. And Adam, you said it earlier. I'm not mad that this is burning down.
No.
I'm now laughing. And,
what's to be mad about? This game didn't even have a chance to grow an audience, and it's like,
No.
why should I be mad that your game that isn't even out yet is going to fail when it's not even anything?
No, what I'm excited for now with this game is it's coming out on Steam, which means Steam DB has numbers. I can't wait for those.
Well, that'll be an interesting topic.
That'll be an interesting time, and I can't wait for Matt Henson to just.
I mean, we've got a lot of Steam chart entertainment coming to us in the next few months.
I can't wait for February now. I've never been so excited for February. I've never been so excited for Valentine's Day, and I hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And people want Obsidian to do another Fallout game.
Oh, please give it to me. Give it to me, Daddy. I want it now. Just keep letting it burn because I'll sit back. I will sit back with a bucket of popcorn, feet up on the table, laughing the whole time.
Yeah, no pants on either, huh?
No pants on either.
Yeah.
Never. Dick hanging out, everything. Because here's the thing. I don't need their entertainment. Like Xwing was saying, like what Adam was saying, what all of us have been saying. It sucks. You know, when they take our properties and they bastardize it, it sucks to see what they do with it. But when they're putting out their own garbage properties, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Let your 1% of the population buy it and watch it all crumble. I'll go play Final Fantasy, and I'll play OG 7. I'll play 8. I'll play Final Fantasy all day and night. I'm doing another playthrough of Final Fantasy. I'll get an emulator and I'll go play Pokemon. I'll play games I know I'm gonna like and enjoy, while your shit crumbles. So
most of the games I played Wednesday into Thursday this week were games I've played and beaten before.
Mm-hmm.
Only one that I played that isn't someone beaten was Ghostbusters, and Ecstatic can confirm. While fun, it was maddening because of the controls on that game. And I crashed at a key moment too, where I'd won and fucking stolen it from me. But that's a whole other thing. No, but we're mostly playing games that we enjoy already and have fun with.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I am playing games that I've never played before, but I'm also doing that. That's like private play, because I have to keep something for myself. But then there are games that I know that are going to be I've played before or knew that I am saving for stream. Like in the coming months, I'll be streaming Dragon Quest 2D, 3D, whatever HD. I'm gonna stream that because that got a lot of attention, but it seems that attention is being rightfully overshadowed by a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that next year. We've got games that I've beaten 1,000 times, but I want to play because they're bringing back in a glorious remastered fashion. But I also want to share the enjoyment. Suikoden 1 and 2 remastered, Lunar remastered collection. That's going to be a joyous time next year. Yeah,
you said something in all that.
I say a lot of things.
When it came to HD 2D remake, I would say there was rightful criticism, but you said something very, very specific.
Overshadowed.
The game's good, and the goodness of the game is overshadowing the rightful criticism. I think even the people that admit the game's good are admitting there's criticism here.
Yeah,
but here's the thing.
But we know that criticism was forced upon Square Enix by the powers that be over here for localization.
And I'm not trying to diminish what you're saying, but your point. If Avowed's good, if any of these games were good, all the criticism would be drowned out by people like us saying, hey, the game's good. People would say these games are good. Guess what? Nobody's saying they're good. They're all admitting that they're shit.
Yeah.
If you put out a good game, even all the criticism, even all the pushback.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. People had to admit they were wrong.
That game is as nasty and degenerate with sexuality as you can get. but people play the hell out of it and love it.
I'd say the same with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has a lot of issues, but the game's good.
Eh,
The game's good.
eh.
I will drop kick you.
I'm playing it again right now. It's okay.
It's good.
Okay.
I feel
No.
retarded for.
I'm not
spending
saying
money
it's
on the
great.
Collector's edition.
Cloud, I didn't understand a word you just said.
I said I feel retarded for spending money on the collector's edition.
Okay, there you go. I hear you then. Okay.
Now
need to get
Cloud
you a
sounds
mic.
like the butt-faced parents from South Park.
We need to get you a mic, but give us a good game. That's all we want. Good game, good content. We'll be happy. We'll be silent. If you just make us good shit, we'll talk about how good it is.
Please make Dermy silent. Give us a
I mean, there's ways to make me silent.
Oh,
that involves.
yeah, I walked into that one.
Yeah.
I walked into that one.
But Kel says Baldur's Gate 3 sucked.
I liked Baldur's Gate 3. I thought it was a ton of fun.
I've not had the time to sit down and play.
And you don't have to do all the degenerate. Like, I mean, it's a real RPG where you get to pick your own fucking way.
I
of
just
doing
wasn't interested in the end, you know? I just wasn't interested.
I want to play the game. I don't have the time to sit down and play
it.
that long.
Almost made me want to sit down and play a tabletop. Like, I've never gotten that feeling from a video game before.
I'm honestly thinking of streaming Stick of Truth again. Stick of Truth, because I've never streamed it, but I love South Park Stick of Truth. I love that fucking
I remember when I got that on sale for Black Friday for $3. It was $3 well spent.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
After Stick of Truth, I pre-ordered.
I have it on
Fractured
both
Butthole
systems
once
and
it
I
came
haven't
out.
played it once.
Wait, what was that, Cloud?
I have it on both systems and I haven't played it once.
You might like it.
You'd like it. That is a fun game.
It is one of the best South Park experiences you'll ever have.
Fractured Butthole is a downgrade, but it's like you're comparing fantastic ice cream to everyday ice cream. It's still good, but it's not as good.
I also have that too on both systems.
See, there was something about A Stick of Truth where they built it up after the Game of Thrones episode. And then it came out, and I missed it initially. But then, like I said, I got it for $3 on Steam for Christmas in 2016. And then I played. I'm like, wow, this is just plain disgusting South Park fun. And it is though I'm being interactive in the actual show because of the simplicity of the South Park animation. It is the show. It's literally a show. It's a lot of fun. And it's as disgusting and demented and depraved as any South Park episode at its height could be.
The best teammate is always
you're
Butters.
crawling up into Mr. Slave's ass.
Yes, I know. Oh God,
you fight zombie Nazi babies.
Is it a part of the sale right now? I need to see. Is it a part of the sale?
Might be.
South Park Stick of Truth, $7.49 right now. It is a part of the sale, 75% off. I could get both games. I could get. Oh my God! I could get the.
Kel, we have no time for that right now, and I have no ability to do that. We
need to do that D&D game that Adam said he. So what we could do, I mean, with Kel at least, Baldur's Gate is a multiplayer game.
It is. I'd be down for that.
Somebody would have to. I'd have to get it for the PS5 to play it. So.
I mean,
and I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's on sale for Black Friday.
It is. It's still expensive.
I saw it.
It's still like $45.
Yeah, like I said, I bought my games
I
for
thought
Christmas.
I saw it for 40 on the PSN.
Maybe 40.
I bought my games for Christmas. So
I was looking at the prices earlier because the fall sale.
I will buy one more game if Dragon Age 2D HD goes on sale. I will get that, but other than that, I've done my gaming budget for Christmas, so I'm done.
Oh, I'm trying to see where is. I saw Baldur's Gate earlier on the sale because it was in my cart, and they were like, "Hey, these games are on sale right now." Yeah, it's still it's basically $50. It's a 20% off, $47.99 over on Steam. Yeah, that's a That's a steal. It would be fun to play it. We could all play it together. I've never played it. I know there's one thing where at night you could do shit, and I don't know what that means. Like if you go to sleep, something happens.
Tickle each other's
No, we gotta go to sleep near you. We know it's gonna fucking happen.
Well, I don't know. It's a fucking game. But okay, we've been going for 2
Yeah,
hours
it's still
and
$55 on PlayStation Plus on PlayStation Store here. Yeah, I don't have that right. I need big old super chats for that right now. That's not happening.
Yeah, that game we're gonna have to wait a while because
Let me look on Amazon because if I try to get things physical copies now. I don't like to get things digital anymore unless it's the last resort.
Most of my games are digital, so I mean,
well,
apparently Target, or at least the one that near me, have started getting rid of their Xbox games. They also got rid of all of their movies.
All right, it's all right. It's no, that's not it. Oh, that can't be right.
What?
They want $119 for the PS5 physical copy? Yeah, that ain't fucking happening on fucking Amazon. Fuck no.
Shock just left without saying goodbye. I was about to actually start wrapping shit up.
Oh, did he say something? Yeah, he said he gotta go. Yeah,
you gotta go. But let's
start.
start.
I'm not paying $120 for that fucking shit.
Let's start wrapping shit up though, because it's Black Friday. There wasn't a whole lot that happened today or this week because a lot of the news is slow, and unless you were doing like a bunch of I had stuff on David Jaffe. I could have made videos yesterday. I just didn't. I wanted to spend time with my family.
I took the day off. Well, I mean, I did enough.
Well, you did enough. You probably should be going back to bed.
Oh no, I've caught up on my sleep. I'm fine. There's nothing happening. And listen, I have. Well, when we get to my outro, I got enough coming up next week to make up for.
Although I will say, once you made it to 26 guys, I started thinking.
We were talking about that. I mean, I set the bar right now.
Yeah, you set the bar. It was me, and now it's time. How can I do a 30? I might do a 36 hour.
If somebody had shown up for another $80, I could have gone another hour very easily because at that point, with chatting and talking,
we hit a good flow there.
I was
end,
okay.
Yeah.
It's what Static wasn't here earlier when I said this. When we stopped, it was still another 2 hours before I crashed. When we were done, I didn't crash till after 4. So
I'm debating.
I was still going. You realize I'm not going to help you because that means I help you surpass what I did. I'm not going to help you. I won't be there.
Hey, I like the.
It's a competition. It's a competition.
I kind of like this competition, but I also at the same time one-upping each other because now I'm debating. Could I do a 36?
Dude, you barely made it to 24 hours with all of us helping you. You barely made it. You did. You. It was there were like 6 of us there at the end to carry you over the finish line. I'm just saying. Now, this is the competition and me speaking, but
part of me, I want to one up you. I want to be better.
I don't really
watch as we steadily just do it by 1 hour, and the next thing you know, we're doing like whole week long.
I don't want to do this again, and I'm gonna do it. It has to be a meaningful thing. I mean, I'm not gay. I'm not gonna do it on my birthday. I'm not that gay. But I mean, maybe on the channel anniversary in February, because that's a legitimate reason. Channel anniversaries, EFAP does it all the time. Mm-hmm. So could do it on channel anniversary, but that would be it. I don't. This is not a regular thing I want to do because now the key is also getting through it is discussion, talking. Because if you're talking, the mind is stimulated and you're fine. It's those moments when you're all by yourself and you're way past. I mean, my first 9 hours, 10 hours, I was by myself. I was fine. It's still my normal wake sleep schedule. You know what I mean? It was when we were towards the end of the Starship Troopers that I started to feel it, and that was around 2, 3 a.m. And then about when you came in, I was really starting to feel it. And then between 5 and 8, when I was on my own after Kratos was the last person to leave, and I was just playing Mass Effect 2, that was the problem. Even though my chat was active and I was talking to people in chat, it wasn't enough because with no one talking back to me, I was having trouble. When I'm sitting here playing Mass Effect 2, I'm walking around the room while I'm playing it to keep myself going at that point because my eyes were crossing while I was playing. And then towards the end, Fracture arrived, and he jumped back in. And when he started talking to me, that flipped the switch, and I went to overtired mode where I didn't feel it anymore. And then we got the rest of the way there, and then the shenanigans with stretching it out actually kicked in, and we went farther. So
I will say with me towards the end of my stream when I got up, so you came in to help me there towards the very end. Yes.
Yeah, I woke up and I'm like, oh, okay, let's see how he's doing.
I will 100% agree with that, but I needed people on there so they could talk, so I could go feed the critters. The moment I got outside and just had air hit my face, even if it was cold air, I started waking up, and I felt so much better. And I probably could have gone maybe an extra hour, but I would have needed to open up a window and just had like nature doing its business.
For me, the talking was enough. Talking with other human beings and having a conversation, and we had real conversations at the end there. I mean, the last hour was literally legitimate conversation. Even though I feel like I think I did wander around the topic a little bit, but that was excusable. But yeah, listen, I know I have set I technically I have set the bar, but I don't really want to make this competition because this is...
I don't listen. The only reason I kind of want to make it a competition is because I want to see what can we potentially get this to be like 3-day long live streams.
Jeremy, you also realize I was technically up for 30 hours, not 26, because I was up 2 hours before I got started.
Yeah,
and then I was up for another 2 hours after I was done. So I was technically up for 30 hours.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I just don't. But I only streamed to 26. So I'm only counting it as 26 for a stream. So
God, I should have gone that full 25 just to outdo you.
I still would have won.
Yeah. So. I will say my plan right now, I only do a 24-hour stream basically in November. Every November there's a 24-hour stream. Hopefully that's when the next Pokemon game comes out is in November. Because we haven't had any news with it, and that's usually the
you need the
date.
Switch 2 announcement first, or I still say Super Switch. It's gonna be Super Switch. That'd be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be Super Switch. So rumors were that Super Switch is doing backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
I don't know when any of that's gonna go down. I have my hopes. Okay, I have my hopes. All I know for sure is I will be doing a 24-hour stream with that because I did it with when Scarlet and Violet came out. I'll do it again there. Not do a 24-hour stream when it comes to Assassin's Creed, but I will be playing Shadows because I actually care about Assassin's Creed. I did not like Valhalla, but I wasn't streaming that back then. I will stream this, and I will tell you what all my issues are. It will probably also be like technical issues. I don't like the RPG style that they've introduced. I don't like how they've been doing some of the fighting. If there's no real assassinations or any sneaking around, I'm going to criticize it. I'm going to
there won't be. Out. They've got a toggle that lets people rebuff your assassination. I saw that.
Well, they started doing that with, I don't know if they did it in Odyssey because that was the one I didn't see, but they started doing that in fucking Valhalla, that if you went up against a too high of a level person, that you can't assassinate them.
No, they did it in Odyssey too.
Odyssey, there wasn't really assassinations in Odyssey. When you tried to assassinate anybody, you just did a lot of, if it was an actual commander on a fort or something, you just did a ton of critical damage if you got your hit off. Basic dudes you could kill, you could gank. It wasn't a problem. But you couldn't gank high level officers in forts and stuff like that. You had to actually fight them.
No. All I know is I'm playing that game. I'm committed to that game. I'm looking forward to it for all the wrong reasons, and I'm not looking forward to it for all the reasons that it's gonna hurt me because I do like these games. So on that note, let's start going around the horn and closing out. Static.
Hi, I'm Static. I have
Why'd
a channel.
you leave me?
Because today was, like I was saying, today's like my Thanksgiving. I had people here that I came back when they started going to bed, so here it is.
I didn't know that. I didn't actually know that.
No, I should. So you sent out the call. You sent out the call like you were like, is anyone coming? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, and so Dermy's not gonna be lonely or whatever. I'll go hang out for an hour. And so I came, and everyone else came. We all came together,
That's right. Group wankage.
and started the Ball Busters.
Kinda
So,
gay.
but yes, I have a channel, Static 2020. We got Monday night Bloodbath this Monday. Like Dermy was saying earlier, news been slow, so I am scraping the bottom of the barrel.
You do got a story
in regards to what?
Politics.
Huh?
Wait, did you not see that? Like the Trump people were actually like targeted.
No, I've been unplugged.
Wait, this came out Wednesday morning. Like Trump officials were getting bomb threats and shit like that, and Trump actually put out a
I saw the
statement.
Putin thing saying that they were still gunning for him, but I didn't see anything about bomb threats.
No, let me see if I can find it because there was actually like Trump bomb threats.
Yeah, you can send that to me. That's weird, but I'll have stuff, and then we've got the weekend pregame where we might talk about the Joe Rogan Mark Andreessen episode a bit, because that dude has some interesting stuff to say.
Give me a moment. I am DMing
Interesting
you.
ideas to go over, but otherwise, yeah, you can find me just doing random ass shit. I'm thinking about doing a massive stream over the Christmas break. I'm taking a bunch of time off because I need to use my PTO.
Yeah. Real quick, I DM'd it to you, but yeah, this was Wednesday. This is Libs of TikTok. I saw it from Charlie Kirk. Breaking: violent, deranged leftists target Trump cabinet picks and their families with bomb threats and swattings. This was a big story as on Wednesday, and it was so big that it even interrupted Piers Morgan interviewing Anna Kasparian. Like this was huge, and everybody was off, and nobody was talking about it. So only people on Twitter were seeing it.
Huh?
Like this was an actual thing. So yeah.
I just saw the Destiny stuff that came out.
Wait, there's new Destiny. More of his leaks.
I guess there's a video. Malcolm Flex posted something. Oh, you didn't see this, Derby?
No, DM it to me. DM it to me. DM it to me.
Hold on.
I don't make Destiny content. I find the dude just so fucking like deranged.
You just want your lolcow fix.
It's pretty much it, because that's all he is now, is a lolcow. There was a point in time, like before Trump, like in 2020, before and after, Trump and COVID and everything, like he was being reasonable, and it was like this year or shortly before this year, something broke in his brain, and I've been just loving watching the downfall.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the private chat right now.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Phil, what is? We got leaks of.
I haven't looked into it.
I want to look into this, right? Fucking. Well, okay. I'm gonna. I don't want to see. I want confirmation if this is true or not, because if it is, what the fuck?
Yeah, apparently we've got video footage of Destiny blowing fat dudes before Grand Theft Auto 6.
What? I thought he was just a cuck. I didn't know he actually sucked dick.
Oh, did you see Gary's comment? The deep throat of the left.
Oh. Are we back at? Are we back in our normal timeline now?
I just. You don't see anything. I'll share what he showed. Here's Phil Labonte laughing because Phil does not like Destiny or any of these people.
No.
He has no chill when it comes to them. But we got the leaks of Destiny blowing a fat dudes before GTA 6. The timeline is so cooked, and it's just a picture. I'm not clicking on it to see anything else.
Well, it wouldn't get any larger. I don't know. I am so glad I don't follow this lolcow shit, man. That is the one realm that I'll see a tangential stuff once in a while, or you guys telling me shit. I'm so glad that it is not something that's part of my regular internet meal. I really am.
Oh my god! I love this for all the bad reasons. I love this for all the bad reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm dying. Oh,
You guys just need to start your fucking lolcow stream.
we need to bring back the lolcow stream. We need to bring it back. We need to make it more regular. This is
There just hasn't, like, I mean, there's been a bunch of like little stuff, nothing massive, so it's just been whatever.
Well, there's always the EVS stuff. There's
always there's always that.
I do see Comicsgate stuff because it comes across my timeline. That shit is just melting down before everybody's eyes. What's going on over there?
I follow all that shit. I get it. People don't like to talk about the drama. For me, it's more just I can't look away. I just start watching and I set up my little chair. I have my little tiny chair. I put it up on the hill. I get some popcorn.
Squeeze your ass into it.
Yeah, I squeeze my ass into my tiny little chair. I get my popcorn and I just watch the train wrecks. I'm done interacting with them. I just watch the train wrecks. And if I do interact, it's to, drop a bomb and then you walk away. Just drop the bomb, walk away, don't look back, mute everything and let the world burn because it's funnier that way. But anything else, Static?
No. Go sub to my channel. Please.
Sub to his channel. Cloud.
Hi, I'm Cloud. You can find me on Twitter. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what time because it'll all depend on some things. But we're gonna watch Trains, Planes, and Automobiles in the Fellowship Discord.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Destiny shit. I can't show this one. No, it's not Destiny sucking off a dude. But it's becoming more and more evident that yes, he did suck off a fat dude. I can't show this picture because it's a guy smiling. Here, I'll put it in the private chat.
No, I don't want to see it.
No, this is not degenerate freaky shit. This is just more funny because everything that's it's not disturbing freaky shit. I actually I'm laughing at this one because it's like, yeah. It's safe to look at. It's safe to look at. I can't pull it up on stream for obvious reasons.
I haven't seen it, but a lot of people are talking about it. And
I've seen this. I saw this. Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Yeah, I agree with the sentiment. I agree with the sentiment.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Medicur's tweeting about it.
Oh shit, that's what's with Kiwi Farm. Oh. Anyways, yes, check out the fan. I'm sorry, I'm digging into this Destiny shit more. I'm laughing my ass off. Adam.
All right. Well, all normal streams have been canceled this week for mostly holiday stuff. Tomorrow, no driving because it's Jed's birthday tomorrow. So, holiday plus that day off. We'll be back next week with The Lion in Winter, 1960s. Oh, beautiful movie. Love the movie. Tomorrow night, I will be on Saturday. We'll be continuing to earn our citizenship. Sunday, again, no roundtable, holiday weekend off, but I will be streaming. It's likely going to be a natural 20. I was going to make a video tomorrow, but I think I'm going to move it to Sunday night, so I have an article to go over. Kamala Harris, people admitting that they're losing the pop culture war. So that should be an interesting topic to get into. So we'll talk about that. And then next week, we go back to normal. Monday, Dune Prophecy, Episode 3, and all its garbage. Mellow Mondays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Skeleton Crew, Episodes 1 and 2. I got it
next week.
That's next week, baby. Skeleton Crew happens next week. So I got 3 reviews next week. Doom Prophecy Episode 3 on Monday. Wednesday, Skeleton Crew Episode 1. Thursday, Skeleton Crew Episode 2. And then we'll be back here for Ballbusters next Wednesday. Next Friday. And then, as I said, Driving's back. Roundtable will be back. And we're just going forward. Getting ready for the Christmas, the holidays, and the New Year.
I'm going to say this. When it comes to Skeleton Crew, I'm more curious about what people are going to be talking about with it than I am actually like the show itself because I couldn't give a fuck about the show.
Oh, it's going to be Skeleton Crew is going to go. It's going to be a soft, silent fart No one knows it's going to happen, but it's going to stink.
You're probably. I think it's going to be, and I mean this like when Bad Batch comes out. Nobody really talks about Bad Batch.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen here. And the stands might be going like protect the kids, but it's like nobody really gives a shit.
Nobody does. I mean, I'm doing it for review purposes and just to continue the visible evidence of the failure that is Disney Star Wars. I mean, let's be honest. Steve Urkel is a pirate. Okay, I mean, they Jude Law is going to be jumping around in there. It's a lot of dumb shit is going to happen in this show, and I just want to report on it and make fun of it.
We got just a few more weeks, Adam. We got a few more weeks,
and then at the end of the month, yes, the return of Ncuti Gatwa cosplaying as the Doctor.
I'm looking so forward to it. I'm about to get Doctor Who news, and I'm going to be so excited. Oh,
and so Doctor Who cares reviews. We'll be back at the end of the month. Myself,
right.
Jeremy, and Jed.
I'm looking so forward to.
It's good. That one's going to be good because that we broke down the clip a couple weeks ago that they put out there. It's so stupid.
It doesn't make logical sense. Oh my god,
No.
it doesn't.
It's retarded.
Supposedly, this is also when we're supposed to see Jesus.
What?
Huh? It was something that RTD was talking about with the new season. Jesus is supposed to show up within.
No.
So he was specifically saying within, like they were talking about within season 1, season 2, Jesus will show up and the Doctor will meet Jesus. And according to some of the stands, it's supposed to be this episode is when he meets Jesus.
Well,
they're making him black man, aren't they?
We're gonna have the ginger Jesus with us, so that'll be glorious. I
might watch that one.
No, Static. They're gonna make Jesus trans. You know this.
Oh no, he's gonna be black and gay. He's gonna be like.
Oh my god, they're gonna make Ncuti Gatwa Jesus. They're gonna make the Doctor Jesus.
I want them to go all in. Okay, I want them to go all in.
Going all in.
Just so I could tear it deeper and make these people cry. Do it.
Yeah.
I'm looking I'm getting very vindictive with these people, and I don't give a shit.
Either way, I'm very happy because starting Sunday, Santa hat's getting broken out. It's Santa hat time for all of December.
I'm gonna be picking up some Christmas stuff next week to decorate the room a little bit. So, but on that note, guys, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the
fuck you, Dermy.
Well, fuck you too. You get fucking.
Did you give Cloud an outro?
Yeah, I did.
He did. Yeah, Cloud got it.
Yeah, but we were laughing through it because of Destiny.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You brought up that freaking grenade, and the next thing I know, I'm laughing my ass off because I saw the Kiwi Farms tweet something out about porn. I was like, I don't have the time to read this. I didn't realize it was about Destiny's sex tape.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. We live in the best timeline because Vosh, Hassan, Destiny, they're all fighting with each other right now.
The timeline is
it's beautiful.
We're merging back to our original timeline right now. We're shifting back.
It's so beautiful right now because I'm watching, when it comes to politics, I'm watching like the most cringiest jackasses duke it out right now. And I'm sitting back like, yes. And like the world's just becoming better. So yeah. Let's keep up with this as we do good. Tomorrow we do have Saturday Charity starting at 7:30 p.m. I'll probably start off with Final Fantasy 16 as I wait for everybody to show up, and then we'll go into Starship Troopers, of course. And then
did you put all our links? While we were doing this?
All the links are in the description down below.
Okay.
GHAL's the one that usually does
because we'd have no subtitles this week on our things. So.
Oh yeah,
and I'm not a mod to send links in the chat.
Oh, are you not a mod?
I don't think so. I don't care.
Okay, I can turn those on. I turned them off because everything was becoming just so cluttered.
Agreed.
I didn't like it that much, so I started turning them off to kind of clean stuff up a little bit. So there's that. But there was a Saturday Charity this week. Next week, when it comes to Saturday Charity, there won't be one. or if there is one, it's going to be very awkward and won't be me playing games. I have a Christmas party I have to attend for the company. So, yeah, I will be away from my computer all night and I will be out at a hotel. So if there is a Saturday charity, it's going to be awkward and probably not normal. And it might be a solo stream for like 30 minutes. It's not going to be what you guys usually see. But until next time, guys, you will all have a fantastic night. I hope you guys all had a very fantastic Thanksgiving and also have a happy Christmas because that's the season we're in. God bless America. Good night, all. Where's my outro there?